Sit down. Wait, no. Fine. Fine. Sit, boy. Sit.
No.
Oh, shit.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, people. Fuck.
You're gonna navigate the life.
I'm not playing a video game, but you get to watch me be sprawled out on the bed.
Okay, continue. While I set it up.
It's still loading.
Wow.
It's still loading.
Amazing. Oop. I forgot what to do. Oops.
You're doing such a great job.
Thank you.
We're gonna be continuing from last time.
We will continue. You get to see Sherlock Holmes brilliantly solve crimes that we find out to be the wrong choices. And then you get to hear my inane narration as I'm sprawled sexually across the bed.
Well,
It's a shock that we don't get taken down off of YouTube. It's how sexy this camera is.
But yeah, I will be playing me as in my brother's sister.
My brother's sister.
My brother's sister.
Your brother's sister.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Anyways. Bed on floor mean...
Bet on floor man.
What?
Bet on floor man.
Oh my god.
Always bet on floor man. That dude knows what's up. He also knows what's all over the ground. It's mostly watered up tissue paper.
Get out of here, man.
Oh shit, we're doing this.
An old start, which is seen today.
We have to map out the incident.
Damn, this carriage is sprung.
Yep.
Could you sprung on that cattle?
So we got this. There's about yeah, there's 5 out of 13. Ew, they can't hear us.
Shh. This is a weird thing for you to do.
What's weird?
Nothing. Oh no, I was talking to you. I wasn't talking to you.
I wasn't talking to you.
I'm gonna be late. You know, there's people screaming with their arms, their limbs missing. Like, oh goodness me, I'm going to be late.
This technical cab was involved in this traffic accident.
Poor guy. Electrocuted to death.
A technical cab.
Technical cab.
Might I
It's
ask you
one
some
fancy cab.
questions regarding the accident?
Please, not now. I'm in shock.
Okay. Not a problem.
My poor leg.
Your poor leg. Police.
My poor leg.
Yeah, I talked to you,
Mr. Rose,
Mr. Policeman.
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
There were traffic accidents back then? Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah.
No.
I was just joking.
No, I know you're joking. But wheeled vehicles are no laughing matter.
Nice.
What?
Judging from the flags on the carriage, this was a
This
patriotic
must have been part of the
accident.
Interesting.
What a bloody carnage.
No shit, man. No shit.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Wardrobes. Got it. Thank you, my good man.
Might I ask you some questions
Oh, you're that
regarding the
asshole
accident?
from yesterday.
No,
I mean,
you can't. Go away.
Fuck you.
the other day is what I meant to say.
Go away.
Can I walk into this burning building? No, I can't. Oh, Christ.
Celebratory bunting.
Bunting. What is bunting?
Hunting.
I'm guessing it's things on strings that you hang on buildings. In this
The
case,
dead
leg.
driver. Another victim of the explosion.
I did get everything here, right?
I don't know.
Everything's looking green to me.
Are you
Oh
sure?
no, look at that horse butt.
Nope, not the horse butt.
Horses?
I think we're okay.
Well, we're okay, not that person or his horse.
Yeah. All that matters is that we're okay.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
That is the... Yes, we are the true
Celebrate.
narcissists.
No.
What the fuck? We have 8 out of 13. What else is left?
You are booked.
I already talked to
What do you
everyone.
make of this accident, Holmes?
I think.
You are beat.
I make that you're talking too much, and he let me do my
This
thing.
carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell.
Ah. Yes, of course. Okay. So I'm just gonna start here.
No.
This is an absolute disaster.
Yes. Then I'm gonna go this way. And then until I make a full circle. Oh, yes, of course, of course. This is very dangerous.
The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity.
Who is this one person that keeps following our streams?
Maybe Carl.
Maybe Carl.
Would Carl really care, though?
Probably not.
Some of his kids wouldn't.
Are you sure?
I'd hope so.
That's it.
Talk to me, dude.
What a bloody carnage.
What the fuck?
A carnage.
A carnage. One carnage.
This one car nidged all the other ones, and
Might I
now
ask
we end
you
up
some
like
questions
this.
regarding the accident? No, you can't. Go away.
We already talked to you. You damn bloody... whatever the
Fucking
fuck.
ingrate.
Yeah, ingrate.
Fucking
The driver was
wanker.
dead. He was killed by the explosion.
Fucking tosser.
Come on. Not that one. The one in the middle.
This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop.
Woo! 2 more. We almost got this. Good, good. I already talked to you. Yes, of course. You.
What a bloody carnage.
Dang it, I keep talking to you.
Can you imagine if you said that to a person's face? So, hey Alice, oh hey Alice, oh hey Alice, oh hi, Josh. Like, damn it, I always talk to you. I keep talking to you. Why am I doing that? Like, I thought we were friends.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
What the hell is left? Ah. We'll get through this together.
We should look further down one of the other streets.
I did, didn't I?
I don't know. I've only seen you on this little street.
The police don't have anything to say. We just got here.
Because they're fucking useless.
No? No? We blocked off the street, right?
Walk into a dark corner.
Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes? I've not seen a traffic accident like... Mr. Holmes?
What, Mr. Holmes?
Are you gonna talk to me now?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No.
Please, not now.
Oh, L1.
I'm in shock.
You don't need to be in shock forever. You just need 5 minutes. No, not really. That's pretty insensitive to say.
This is an absolute disaster.
Okay, when you just witness something tragic, it takes more than 5 minutes to get over. Okay, let's look at our map. No, not you. This one. Ah, I see. Maybe around... There's 2 things left. That spot looks barren. This spot right here. Which is right across from the lamppost next to the carriage. This is the lamppost. This is right across. But there's like no one there. What the fuck? What else could there possibly be? We're obviously missing something. Because the game won't let us continue.
Okay, just go from the right from here.
Okay. I talked to everyone here. This guy won't say shit.
We'll just keep going.
This guy
Oh,
won't...
well, that's where that dude is.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to the left then. I'm stumped. I am lost for words. This is bullshit.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There
Look at
was
that
an
man's corpse.
explosion, and Miles startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Man's what?
That corpse.
The corpse?
Yeah, there's a corpse.
Where?
On your right. It's lying on that carriage. On the right.
That one?
No, the person sitting on the carriage. Dead.
I already got him.
Oh, damn it. Is there anything inside the carriage?
Yeah.
Well,
I got that too.
well, you know, I am stupid. L1. L1 your way around it.
Okay.
As inane as that might sound. Huh? It's a flashing thing.
Huh? Where?
Oh. It looked like it was inside that building you're staring at.
No, it's on fire. It's just on fire.
Okay.
It's only on fire.
Sometimes flashy things flash because they're valuable, important, or sometimes they're just on fire. You don't really know until you put your hands on it.
Yeah. There's nothing of contribution here.
Nothing of note.
Nothing of note.
Yeah, I want it.
Oh shit!
You need to use your detective visions more often.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Why don't you use your detective vision?
I don't know!
It, makes the game, it's what the game was for. Pumpkin?
I was missing pumpkin!
You would never have known pumpkin.
A pumpkin!
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I have to number these.
Lifting and making
I guess I'll bullshit it.
bullshit it all together.
Interesting. I'm gonna deactivate that. Okay, let's put this all together. So... counterweight. What does that do? Oh, the platform. The platform and the counterweight will go together.
Mm-hmm.
But what activates it would be this.
The lifting mechanism. I think that board was knocked over. I think that the lever was knocked over by the board.
Oh, I got this. So the pumpkin rolled over to the bulk, activating that mechanism, and then something. The counterweight dropping? No, wait. No, the platform. Yeah, the counterweight and then the platform.
Yes.
Of course.
So it's the pumpkin, the board, the lever, the counterweight, and then the platform.
Pumpkin. Board. Lifting mechanism. The mechanism. Wait,
Watch the sequence. See what this looks like.
this won't make sense. Okay.
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay, so I'm sure it is the pumpkin. Then it's the bulk. Then it's the lifting mechanism. Then it's the counterweight. Then it is the button.
Let's watch the sequence. Oh shit!
Whoa.
Oh shit!
Now look for the axe.
Oh shit!
Bloody carnage.
Oh shit!
It launched an axe and cut some draperies. Well, that's not what they're called.
Oh shit!
The axe was catapulted by the scaffold, and it landed here.
And it blinded a horse. It did.
Yes, it did. Anything else?
Try to find the horse with the bunting on its face.
The bunting?
Yeah, that's what the stuff was called. The bunting.
Is it this one?
Does he look like he? I think he'd probably be around the front of where the accident happened.
Where is the front of this?
I don't know. Not that one. What about that one? Does he have bunting on him? Any bunting at all?
No. Not you.
There's a horse with There it is.
Well, yeah.
He's got the bunting on him.
Yeah, but we checked him already.
No, but that's what I mean. That this is the one who was the very start of the accident. When something kicked the pumpkin over, activated the lever, and catapulted the axe, it cut the bunting, and the bunting blinded and panicked the horse, crashed it into the lamp shop, and caused the explosion.
What the fuck is left? There's one more thing.
Well, you have to go to your thing and reconstruct it, I think.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
There are no clues available right now, except for bunting and a catapulted axe. L2, map of accident.
Interesting.
So it started with the mechanism.
Uh-huh. There's something we're not getting. Where's the road road? Okay, that's the road road. Blinded the horse. Oh, that's our bunting horse.
Yep.
That carriage, then the domino effect, and then this shit happened, and then
It
that.
electrocuted some other horses and people.
Holy shit.
It's just a nice circle of misery.
There shouldn't be this many people in London.
There are so many more people in London than 15.
Okay then, okay.
Like 10% of the world's population of prostitutes live in London.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
Maybe that was it. I forget. Was it? Yeah, I think it actually was true. 10% of the prostitutes in the world were in London. They had very puritanical views on sexuality, yet there were very many ladies of the night.
Okay, we're just gonna sweep through this one more time. Just to make sure that there's nothing to look at like this. Nope, no. Do you see anything highlighted in blue?
No, not me. Not me. Simple farmer. So we got the bunting horse.
The bunting horse.
Got the bunting horse.
What is the 13th?
Friday the 13th.
What is it?
Try to put something together like now.
Owl? We just tried.
What, you weren't actually able to do anything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So alright, so go back to the bunting, the horse with blinded by the bunting. Oh, well now you can look at that a different way.
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
What the fuck? I swear I looked at this thing.
Well, you had to look at it with the new context of
I've not seen a traffic accident
Okay,
like
now
this.
now you have everything.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
First, the scaffolding.
Scaffolding. Wait, where is it?
It's in the middle. The very middle. The big blue thing. Right? Nope. I think the first thing that happened was the catapulting of the mechanism, the purple thing. In the middle. That thing. And then the bunting.
I thought... never mind. Where's the bunting horse?
To the left, the actual bunting rope.
And this thing happened.
Which horse was it?
I think it was
Wouldn't it have been the one in the front?
No, that thing literally just left. That was the right one.
Okay.
Okay, then this happened. But you got these. Wait, then what are you? What?
He got blown up in the explosion because he's right next to it.
Of course, and then this. And then this happened. And then that happened.
And then this happened.
And then this happened. And then this happened. Wait. Maybe. We'll just watch it.
Must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Yeah, you missed.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you missed the other horse.
This horse. What?
It just fell over. It's like, okay, so the scaffolding collapsed.
Oh wait.
Uh-oh.
It might be this one first. Right? No wait, the pumpkins rolled down.
Oh, okay.
Those pumpkins rolled down.
Oh.
What the fuck? Okay, so...
Okay, looks like, okay, so we're gonna have to just restart. Reset sequence. Reset sequence.
Oh, I guess I have to just... Wait, oh. Right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so... The pumpkins, that should be one.
Yes. So it slipped on the water,
Yes.
causing the pumpkins to scatter, which
Yep.
caused the mechanism, which cut the bunting,
But you cut the bunting.
which caused one of the horses to spin out. Now remember, there's the other chair, the other horse carriage right next to it.
Yeah, but what is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it just crashed. That doesn't...
Well, no, that actually causes the scaffolding to collapse and to knock over another chariot, another horse carriage.
But in what sequence?
It had to have happened around what happened at the same time that the bunting blinded the other horse, because they're right next to each other.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, but you have to include the fact that the scaffolding collapsed and knocked over that other horse carriage.
Wait.
Okay, so can I see it for a second? Okay, thank you. Okay.
Let's watch the sequence first.
Okay, watch sequence.
Must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Fuck, we missed one.
Okay, R1. Okay, so what happened was this horse slipped and sped out.
and spun out. Then this happens. Cutting the bunting. Which?
Both actually at the same time.
Yes.
Okay.
Which caused this one to fall. And this exploded. Which knocked this one over. It caused this one to spin out. And knock over this one. And knocked over that. And then...
There we go. Let's watch it.
I don't think so.
Oh, I got it.
Oh.
I got it. So... The bunting fell off
Oh, I think
the other side first. So it would be... Shoot. So... 4, then 5.
Oh, and 13, because the one on the horse's carriage on the right would have had to crash at the same time. I think. Because the...
But 13 should be less.
Oh, okay. Oh, because that one successfully stopped, then they got electrocuted. Okay, that makes sense.
It wasn't like that.
I love it how Sherlock just is so dismissively goes, no, you're wrong. Video game player, you're wrong.
What an ass. Okay then. So 5, 4. Do you have to reset this again?
You might have to. Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, so.
Then. So you slipped.
So he slipped.
You fucked up.
Fucked right up.
You fucked right the fuck up.
Caused that.
Caused that to happen.
Fucked the bunting.
Fucked the bunting. Oh, so it fell off from this angle.
Yeah.
So it should have blinded this horse first.
Yes.
And then...
So he crashed.
Then you crashed. And then you died.
Then he did.
And then you did. And then that caused this to explode.
And then then he did.
Yes.
And then he did. And then the lamp got murked.
Yes.
And then that horse died.
I think we got it. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Damn it, Sherlock! What the fuck do you want from us?
I think that they may have happened. I think the lamp might have happened last.
Yeah, it did happen.
But we placed 13 as that carriage happening last.
Well, yeah.
Well, the thing is that I think what happened is the horse might have slipped and fell, and that the cart stopped before the water was electrified. The electrified water just ended up killing the horse and the passenger after they had already basically slipped and crashed.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one came first, though?
So
This one? Or this one?
I think the one taking the inward turn must have happened first, because he would have been making his turn sooner.
This one?
Yeah. And then.
This one?
And then then came him, yeah. And then the mechanism. Then the bunting.
The bunting. Then this horse. Then this scaffolding. Then this thing.
And this fucking thing.
Then this thing. And then that fucking thing. And then this fucking thing. And then that fucking thing. And then the domino effect.
And then these fucking things.
And then that fucking thing.
Let's see.
I don't know. Tired.
I don't think so.
Ah, damn it.
I should pay more attention to details.
What the fuck? We watched the sequence before.
Yeah.
Okay, what if this one was first?
Okay.
And this one. Okay.
Wait a minute. The horse that crashed into the lantern shop had the bunting all over it. That might have been the first one.
Which one?
The horse that crashed into the lantern shop and blew up. That's the horse we found with all the bunting on it.
Yeah.
So maybe that one happened first. And the other one crashed just because the other one was swerving out of control, but next to it. And let's see how this plays out. Oh, they both got bunting. Never mind.
That's it.
Oh, there you go, yeah. Never mind.
The technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
Yep.
Watson, do you have
What do you
any?
make of this accident, Holmes?
I just set it on.
Determine all elements seen it. Find out what could have caused the technical cab to stop.
Okay.
Okay.
So where did that come from?
So the technical cab was next to the electrified lamppost. And it's the metal boxy one. That one. You're facing. What? Yeah, that one.
There's a metal strap in it.
Oh, you drunk it.
This cab was painted recently.
Anything else you have to say?
R1? Ooh.
There is some text underneath the paint here. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Oh, I think I know. Okay then. But first, before that, you drunk it.
He's got a neck tattoo.
Got a tattoo.
He's-
Got
A
a tattoo.
tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang.
A neck tattoo? I can only conclude he must be a fucking
This man was
dirtbag.
killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
Pungent mud. Ugh.
That's a Victorian term for shit.
This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
What the fuck is a Webley?
It's a British handgun. It's a revolver specifically.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
This crank has been turned.
Oh.
This looks like a fucking setup.
It does look like
It looks like they crashed and then someone tried to murder this guy after he
screwed up
crashed.
horribly, killing everyone else in it.
Basically.
Or was the mastermind behind it?
Or was it Sherlock Holmes who did it?
This is an absolute disaster.
No shit! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's find something for the paint. I'm thinking cardboard. What would you think?
Cardboard.
Yeah, to get the paint off.
Oh, scrape it off?
Not
Or-
really scrape it off, but like write it down, like press it up against. That's what I'm thinking. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm not thinking anything because I don't know.
I was thinking something cardboard
This
like.
jaunting car would be capable of traveling at great speed.
Yes.
It's jaunting because it's just.
Are you
Might I
gonna
ask
tell
you
me?
some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
How are you so fucking chill after you just seen hell?
Probably because he opened its gates and led people down its fiery path.
Anyway, he probably lost his soul. No big deal.
That's no big deal.
Wait. Blow lamps. There has to be something. Oh, hello. Never mind. We already
What
talked to
a
you.
bloody carnage.
Yeah, I'm aware of this bloody carnage. I've been knee deep in this carnage for like hours.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr.
My
Policeman.
poor leg.
Yeah, it's really
Take
cool.
your leg to the soup kitchen.
Christ. Anyway. Oh wait, my detective vision.
Use your detective vision.
My detective vision.
It's like-
Seriously, this place right here, it feels like something would be there. Provisions. Wait, what are provisions?
Provisions are like food. You got. It's just. I think it's just food, basically. It's food that can be kept, as opposed to going stale or rotting over a short period of time.
Damn it, detective vision. Tell me something.
Damn you, Sherlock eyes!
Sherlock eyes, come on.
And he just starts smacking the side of his own head like an old TV. It's like, damn it! Fucking my eyes are fuzzy. What? I mean, I have not deduced the clues yet.
I have not deduced clues yet. Okay, maybe I didn't read that text right.
Maybe we should explore more of the technical cab.
Hold on, I need to find it first. Okay.
Is there anything else other than that?
This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here.
Yes, I realize that.
Okay, get away from the tab. Get away from the cab. What about the back?
I already checked the back. Oh shit!
Did you check the back?
I did!
I don't think you checked it good enough.
Some kind of solvent.
Good enough.
There's a solvent.
Okay then. Gonna take the solvent. Gonna take the
A piece of
solvent.
fabric drenched in solvent.
We'll take it!
I have to examine everything before I fucking steal it, mate.
Of course. Oh, the same neck tattoo.
A Doge tattoo.
A Doge tattoo. Why do you have electrical burn?
This man is Electro.
Licorice?
He's also the Candyman. Been waiting in shit.
Gotcha. Ooh.
Rasco.
Rascus, yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal.
Oh, I'm your friendly neighborhood local criminal.
Your friendly neighborhood criminal.
Oh shit. Got one more thing to deduce. Nope. Wait, yes. There's one more thing that we haven't seen yet.
A pneumatic hammer.
Oh, that's lovely. What? One more? Okay then.
Mud. Oof. Smells bad.
There we go.
Dab it.
Dabbing. Wait, Hunter, you dab. You're on camera. Dab it.
That's awful.
It's not getting the grout out. You have to dab some more.
I'll do the god hand like demon dance. We should do a let's play of god hand. That would be really fun.
Did you see all of that? That's thanks to your dabbing.
Underground electric railways. Oh shit.
Company of London.
You mean like a railway in a kind of tube underground? That's fucking mental, mate.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Yep. There it is. Anything else to say, Holmes? I guess we still have to search what the fuck happened to this cow. Anything else, Holmes?
Oh, so what happened to the horse?
Anything else, Holmes? Anything else, Holmes? Anything else, Holmes?
Are you ready now, Holmes?
Are you ready now, Holmes?
Water. Something in the puddle.
What? Oh, shit. A wire.
Wire.
Oh, shit!
What the fuck?
Oh, shit! Just want to make sure before I leave the screen. Okay. Wait, what? I missed something.
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Okay, then we're good now. Locate the ambush point. Where
What the fuck is that? Into the door.
Oh. This wasn't accessible before.
No, it was not. Because you had no reason to go in here.
Oh, shit. I wouldn't even have noticed that bullshit.
Good thing that but it's good thing that Holmes has detective vision. I mean, sharp senses.
Sharp senses.
My eyes definitely don't go into a weird filter and magically turn things piss yellow for me.
What is the point of... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that would make sense. You don't want to trip your neighbor while you're doing crime.
No. A double lockpick may be used the same way as two single ones.
Oh, okay. Holy shit, look how many lockpicks we have on the side.
There's 17,000 lockpicks.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, then. We're gonna need a 3. Maybe. Fuck. Okay. So that's a 1 and a 3.
And you have to put a lockpick on the second row behind.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Wait, what?
Go switch to lock.
Switch to lock.
Press the stick to move forward. Or what? Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. So now now switch to lockpicks. And now you can apply a lock
There's
tick.
no space for this lockpick.
Fuck. That must be dumb.
Okay, wait.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You end up moving the lockpick. That's my bad.
So what?
Oh, so instead of switching to a different layer of the lock, you just ended up moving the lockpick. So pull it back out. So select the outer layer of the lock.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So place the lockpick where you need it.
Okay, so I'll just remove this first. And then... Nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yes.
Okay, so that's just a 2.
Yeah, that was 2.
Uh,
Or rather, it's a 3. It's a 3 and 2.
is it?
Yeah.
A 3, 2. Nice. Who has all these lockpicks? Interesting.
I've not
That
seen
might
such a
be-
device before.
What the fuck is that? This looks like a super.
Activate the device by finding the correct positions for switches. Okay. We're gonna bullshit this till Sunday.
Oh, pull the middle one, the top.
And that only gets the left one. Okay then. We'll find the combination. Oh, that's interesting. No? Okay. Perfect.
The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
Oh.
It was an ambush.
It was an ambush. Alright, I find this funny, we just entered this person's house. Like, we didn't even knock to see if there was anyone here.
We picked the lock. We picked the lock on their door without making sure they weren't home when we did it.
Yeah.
Like, what if we just opened the door and there's a grandma having tea?
Exactly. You can't disturb your grandma having tea.
You have to at least bang on her door and say, "Granny, are you in there?"
Okay.
Yes.
Read it.
Smoke on the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public, the court declares. Today, Magistrate Adcox ruled that it is no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area, in London at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Townsend, Edna Custer, and Elsie Watkin. Elsie Watkin. Don't you?
So, what would happen if they caught a woman smoking in public?
They would be apprehended. Their tobacco taken from them, and they'd probably be served with a fine.
Huh.
And they'd probably have to show up to court. And 3 ladies who had been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square. So they were actually just arrested and taken to jail.
Okay.
A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
They were having a good... after they made their diabolical scheme, they were just like sitting back.
You can't roast motherfuckers without a good vintage.
An open bottle of cheap wine.
What about a big vintage?
Look, when you roast someone, you gotta pour 40 up for them. That was a Victorian 40. Was a cheap bottle of wine.
Gotcha. All right then. I think that was everything. There's no more circles to tell me otherwise. Right, Hub?
Well, we know that it was so now that we know it was a trap and it was murder.
This room was lovely, by the way.
It's quite lovely.
It's quaint.
It's quite. Oh, I can hear crying baby. Poor baby.
Her baby. Now what?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please, not now.
Nothing like electrocution to go in the middle of nowhere.
Electrocution.
There's nothing to deduce yet.
We haven't deduced it.
No, we haven't. Share your conclusion with the constable who arrested the worker. Okay, whoever the fuck that was.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're a murderer, eh?
Off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes, a murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Maybe it's the guy who said "fuck off" every time we try to ask him questions.
Yes, definitely. Oh, are we just gonna resolve the murder in one go?
We could. This might be the in-between part. for the actual case.
Ah, okay. Dang it, Watson, you're in my way.
Look, like Watson doesn't move for anyone except for Holmes, but only if you lightly honk his dick.
Okay.
It's just the way that way that Holmes lets him know that he's passing through. So like, just a light reach and a little honk, and watch it just does. His face doesn't, his expression doesn't change, doesn't say anything. He just steps away.
Ooh. Ooh. 1 out of 5 found. Oh, dude, where's that dick?
In your face.
Where are you the dick? No, no.
No, I'm in shock.
He is in shock.
Dick Van Dyke.
Detective vision? No, not you. You're a random person who barely scraped by this accident. Unscathed.
These are all really good horses. They're just standing there very patiently.
Hey, where's the dick?
That guy.
You. I wanted to. I'm guessing it's you, you dick. I'm guessing it's you, you dick! This man is near the end of the square. He attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electrical device and run away.
No.
Or this man is at the end of the square. He just arrived. Perhaps he wanted to help the wounded. Some distance around the platform.
What?
Wait, this needs more questioning. Driver, blah blah blah. One of the pumpkins activated the scaffold. Yeah, we can't decide this yet.
Yeah, not yet.
No, I don't want to exit.
Yeah.
Window, divide, blah 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 blah. I really don't want to care about this. Okay then. We found the suspects. I really want to get from you.
Let's put him on the gallows pole.
We'll just put him there
What
anyway.
a bloody carnage.
What's bloody carnage? I swear, there's. What do you? Oh, okay. Hold on. You hear that crying baby?
Yep.
Where is the mother to that child?
She's probably sitting. She probably she probably has the baby on her lap right now.
Okay, so they have to be in close proximity here. When we know that he drinks wine.
I don't know. You give me a smile, and he just smiles, and it's just like red stains all over his teeth.
And so he's gonna try to escape. You know, let's just go to the incident. Establish the suspects in the missing. Okay. Oh wait, no, wait, yeah. I didn't do. What? I can't do this part? That's it? That's it. Okay, never the fuck mind. We have made no deductions yet.
Nope, only guesses.
Okay. He attempted to leave, perhaps, because he did. I think that's the asshole, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the asshole. Did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electrical device and run away. Let's think about that. So the electrical device is right there.
Yeah.
and there was a wire through that apartment.
Yeah.
Wait, which apartment was it? That one, right? Or, well, wait, okay. Yes, I'm very fucking sure. Okay, so the apartment's right here. And we're next to this cab. Okay, so there's the dominoes. Alright. Okay. So we're right here. There's a wire here that leads to this apartment.
Yeah.
Oh. This man is beneath the window where the electrical device is. Perhaps he had time to activate it before entering the street. This man appears to be a passerby. He's in the middle of the square, trapped by the accident. Okay. Man is the driver. It's an area where the accident took place. It was one of his pumpkins that activated the scaffold. And obviously he wasn't occupied during it. Possible for him to activate the electrical device at the same time.
Well, yeah, he was like in the middle of the accident.
Yeah, not a suspect.
Not a suspect.
This man is a driver. He was part of the accident. Fortunately, he was not wounded. Perhaps because he knew what was going to take place.
There's no way.
There's no way. It's obvious that he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible for him to activate. Okay, so we'll just have to go through all of these.
Yeah.
And see who had time to activate the electrical device.
Mm-hmm. Anyone who was actually sitting on a carriage would not.
Yeah.
They'd not have time.
Definitely not a suspect. This guy.
That was found not far from the flats where the electrical device was situated. Perhaps he was chosen the role of perhaps he had chosen the role of workman to watch his victims in the square without raising suspicion. Or this man was injured during the accident. He is a local workman. He is a victim, the same as the others. Was he the dude who got with the injured leg?
Yeah. He might be. He might be.
Might be. So it's not him. Who else do we got?
Got this guy and that guy. The asshole.
And I'm still in shock.
I'm still in shock.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at him, actually.
Oh, actually look at him?
Yeah, let's actually look at him.
I'm still in shock.
Let's look at his hands and his face. He doesn't look like he's wearing gang attire, does he?
Don't look like it.
He's close by. He's very lithe as well, isn't he? Quite lithe. He wouldn't run with him.
My poor leg.
This is gonna be one of those.
I think that dude just got fucked over because he's in the wrong place a long time. That's just me.
To be honest, he could. We shouldn't rule him out.
Perhaps not.
Just because he got caught in the middle of it. Wait, that scaffold. He got injured because of the scaffolding, right?
I believe so, yeah.
And the scaffolding was the first one to collapse? The first in the sequence?
It was... Yes, it should have been the fifth. It was when the technical cab stopped, the other one swerved, and then the two cars across from them, and one of them ended up crashing into the scaffolding, the other one into the lamp shop.
So if he immediately came out of that apartment, the moment he had to turn it off too. Wait. The minute that he would leave his apartment, just turned it on and turned it off.
I think if he was the one who set the trap, he wouldn't have actually had enough time to leave his apartment to become injured, because that accident happened within seconds and was over in less than 15 seconds, basically.
So let's rule him out.
I think we should rule him out, yeah, because I don't think our perp literally did not have enough time to leave his house to be injured.
To be injured.
Yeah, like he flips the switch and the car like electrocutes the technical cab, but then like all of a sudden the entire street starts like crashing into one another in an explosion. I don't think he had enough time to actually run out of his house, and I don't think he would have anyway.
Did anything fall on you? No, nothing fell on you. You're just in shock.
He's just freaking out.
Just freaking out. And then we got the asshole over there. Could he even cross the street? He might be an asshole, but could he cross the street after... Look, like, that's close call right here.
That's a distance, you're right.
It can't be the asshole.
I think you're probably right. I think the asshole is a red herring. So I think I'm still in shock is the guy.
I don't know. I think it's one of these two.
Well, we'll go with your gut.
But you're right, like, that guy is directly below his fucking apartment window. His window. Anyway, let's just put down suspects.
That guy is too fucking far away. Yeah. This guy's a fucking driver. He got caught in it. That guy's also a driver.
Yeah. I'm just gonna label him as a suspect.
Him, bro. Him, it could have been him.
Can I label you as a suspect?
But him, yeah, he was injured.
They were in cahoots.
Cahoots.
They were in cahoots.
Maybe the fuck off guy. Maybe he can be a suspect. But the drivers are actually innocent.
This guy is directly below his apartment. Okay, so the fifth. Okay, I've got a thing. That was scaffolding. Okay, so this happened within seconds.
So he had to leave his house, go downstairs, and walk out his front door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I think he had plenty of time after the actual crashes ended to leave his house and go anywhere in the square. But if you were in the middle of the accident, I think you literally didn't have enough time to flip that switch.
I actually agree with you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna confirm this. But you, my dude, I want to suspect you.
You could suspect him. Suspicion is not a charge of guilt.
Yeah, but we're literally labeling the suspect. Like, the suspect.
Well, he's not a suspect, but you're gonna have several suspects.
How is this guy chill that all of this fucking happened?
He doesn't want to say anything. He's just agitated when you ask him questions. That he's super suspicious.
But he also might have had a date, like in the middle of this. It was just like, fuck, I have to be questioned by the police.
Fuck, I fucking hate the police.
I just wanna click that.
Let's
my.
Let's suss him.
Anyway. I wanted to help. What do you mean perhaps he wanted to help the wounded? He's some distance from the flat. I don't think...
That dude just did not give a shit about anyone.
No, he didn't.
He just kind of like leaned back and didn't do anything. And for someone who didn't care, for someone who cares, he was very uncooperative.
Yeah. Perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate and run away. Well, actually, if you think about it, if he left his apartment after these two, like if he just took this street up here,
Mm-hmm.
not the center, but like the street up,
Mm-hmm.
he couldn't. However, like I said, those dominoes. Can I suspect 2 people at once?
Sure, you could. It's allowing you.
It's weird. Because I also think. The crush happened within seconds of him activating it, right?
That might have been the case. I only imagine that that's what would have happened because they had the water running and the electricity going, and they wouldn't. I don't think they would just have it like running and on, especially since there must have been other wheeled traffic going around.
It's just I'm really put off by the fact that
There's 2 suspects, but
no. I'm okay with that. It's just like I'm put off by the fact that I would clearly not suspect. I would clearly not suspect this guy if it wasn't for that sentence.
It is perhaps he wanted to help the wounded guy who said "fuck off" when he wanted to ask about what happened here.
Yeah.
This dude his apathy makes him look very suspicious. But then again, this game has shown that like completely plausible ideas can turn out to be not true, and ridiculous ideas could be real. Like we find a killer spear throwing robot one man's house, and then it turns out it was actually a midget.
Yeah.
With a crossbow.
That is hard to believe.
Yeah. I love how when I said that, she's like, "Yeah, I was right," and I says, "But it was actually a midget with a crossbow." She goes, "You know what? Wait, what? That's dumb." I was like, "Yeah, it is. That's why I didn't suspect it at all." Anyway.
I did think Albeit did it though. So
Yeah,
anyway,
right.
the man beneath the window where the electric motor says, obviously had the time to activate it before entering the street, which he did. It would be possible.
The guy who says I'm in shock, it might have been him too, because he's also not being cooperative, but he might be putting on an act.
Yeah.
The other guy is just flat out being uncooperative just because he's a shit, and he might be an accomplice. One of them might put more effort into their.
I'm going to see if I can suspect both of them.
All right, let's see.
No, it wasn't like that.
Damn it! Oh, so you can just do whatever. How about just
I'm just. Man.
So alright. See if you can unsus someone.
I really want to suspect the asshole. I don't care if he's handsome or not, to be honest.
No, it wasn't like that.
I think that guy, the guy and the 2 guys on the bottom right must be suspects.
Oh wait. I just want to see if it's just one person.
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay, so let's see if we can label 3.
I think it's the 3 of them.
That's it.
Yes.
So yeah, so we're weeding out. Okay, so we're just like weeding out the people who definitely were not guilty.
Yeah.
For people who may have done it.
Yes.
Okay.
Where's the police? Well, they're everywhere, but holy shit.
Oop! That's the police.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look.
It's like, I don't care.
Found something
Fine.
new.
It makes it look like I did my job.
In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Kate.
I felt like it was a week ago.
Because it technically was a week ago, technically.
Technically.
It's only been like about 5 days.
But that's a week. That's enough of a week.
I count 7 as a week.
Well, sure.
Find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Examine the belongings of the victims. Interrogate the victims. I mean, suspects. Oh, wait. Examine the belongings of the... Okay. I'll examine the victim.
Maybe suspects are victims of guilt.
The belongings of the victims. Are they still here? Or... No, I doubt it.
It's an absolute disaster.
No shit, Sherlock.
What was that, Watson? I mean...
Nothing else.
I need to go to the hospital.
For the hospital of tropical diseases.
Someone fucked a palm tree. Now they have wood. They have rot on their wood.
Okay, I'm going to...
Oh, go to Scotland Yard.
Wait, before I do that... Wait, what? What the fuck? Okay.
Are you running out of blood?
No. He just disappeared for a little.
Oh, they were all apprehended already.
I know that.
Oh, sorry.
It says we're supposed to figure out where the cab came from. And I'm wondering if there's still something more to do here.
Oh, well, where's the technical cab? All I have to do is, like, trace your steps backwards. Yeah. There's a technical cab, okay. Okay, so...
This crank has been turned.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Let's
I
look
think we already...
Let's look at the area behind the technical cab and around it, around here in this back alley. Because it came from this direction. We just gotta figure out where exactly it came from. Maybe not the cab itself. That guy had nothing to say? Okay.
Yeah, he had nothing to
This is
say.
an absolute disaster.
Okay.
Except for his one line that he always spouts out.
Are you sure it's an absolute disaster, sir?
Okay, you know what? Let's just go to Scotland.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. It's like one of those things where it's like the only way you can actually find out the thing is if you go to that place.
You goaty.
So yeah, they put me on a long shift at work a day ago, yesterday,
Really?
and the day actually no, just yesterday. Guess what my schedule said?
What'd it say?
6 to 6:30.
6? What? 12 hours? A 12 and a half hour shift.
Yes.
That's...
And they just put it on my schedule. They didn't ask me.
It's like, can you? It's like, yes, you will. You will show up.
I wanted to punch him, but he is making it up for me this week by giving me an extra day off. And, what's it called? A shift off.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
You're punched.
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped.
Oh, he punched
It
you.
was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
What?
Sorry, I'll come back later.
What?
Could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade?
You will be absent. Those guys. Can we keep this incident between us?
This was quite embarrassing.
What do you think? No?
Yes. Because you stink. We're trying to get this get
Could
your
I help you,
smell
Mr.
out of our
Holmes?
nose.
Please, sir, release my son.
Mr. Holmes?
Hey, it's not an Asian thing, it's just a you thing.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Good. Tell the people that you stink. I'm happy with that.
Alright, let's go down the line.
Let's see.
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Aww.
This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
That's cute.
Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You're responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Directors, Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Oh shit.
So this
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job.
And
The initials MB.
That's a cute doily.
Miraculous ladybug. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, we already seen that. Wait, no, we haven't.
Oh, Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. Yes, her condition is stationary.
Oh shit.
Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
Alright?
Okay. Let's keep going down the line. Starting with letters.
Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, your feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy on you, and I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son.
Yeah.
God bless you, Pastor Gordon. A reformed man, I see.
Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulated.
Okay.
Murad, quite a popular brand of cigarette. Whiskey. Of poor quality.
Oh, I thought that was like a ginormous pocket watch.
Wait! Who the fuck do you think this guy was? You think he was fucking Flavor Flay?
I can't.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
It's just an image of Flavor Flay going, yeah, boy! With a giant clock standing next to Pastor Gordon and the nun. A giant pocket watch.
Oh yeah. Okay, continue.
Dear Mr. Flavor Flay. No.
Garrett.
No. Dear Mr. Garrett Flay, we are obliged to inform you that despite our expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible, otherwise you shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Mr. Stewart, Financial Director, Bank of England.
Bank of England.
Electrical wires.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
Der Mord.
Would you know that book?
No.
Okay. Something tells me that we're not done here.
That could mean the dead. Or maybe not. Or the morbid. I don't know. I don't know what it means. Forget anything I say. Well, that's it.
I guess so. Wait.
Oh, we had to open the book.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
You'd have to read this.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree. Such clear-sightedness.
Yes.
I agree. I am a sociopath.
I am a
Yes.
sociopath. Like, if you have to blow up half of a continent and create bloodbath, you might as well.
Who the fuck are the barbarians in this case? And Der Mord is German, as far as I can tell.
Can you speak German?
No, but it's just one of those things where it's like I can just recognize the Der Mord or the Mord or the. I can tell it's some kind of Germanic language.
Okie dokie.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up Der Mord.
Alright. So, all three of them are very suspicious.
One of them it appears to be a reformed criminal the other one with insulated gloves. So the other one, he appears to be reformed, and he has gloves to handle electrical things, but that could just be circumstantial. There's one guy who has like a horrific genocidal manifesto that he's written his approval of, and copper wiring, and a dude who punched out a police officer and ran out. But there's also proof that he might have some other prior engagements, like a sick loved one that he's trying to get to.
Yes, of course.
So that guy might just be anxious to get to his sick someone. The other guy is he has some gloves, but that's all there is to him. But the other guy has some kind of motive, which is some kind of extremist like ideology and some copper wiring. That to me seems more damning, but we can exhaust our leads when we come to them.
Alright then. We just have to question our suspects. We have to put them behind two bars. Look at these guys.
Yo, Mike.
It's the asshole! Oh my god.
Asshole?
Alright, let's question everyone. It's the guy that we treated the leg for. So he's the criminal.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
No.
Huh. Forehead? Ears. Oh, shit.
Vagina.
Oh, dude, that tattoo.
Oh. Looks like he tried to carve it out of him. Religious. That's a religious guy.
Yeah, he's definitely religious. Belt buckle?
Oh, his hands. Calloused, manual worker. Improved bandaging. Acquired leg. Injured leg.
I swear I forgot something.
So,
He's a smoker.
he's a smoker. Because we found cigarettes in his stuff.
Yep. Let's validate it.
Benjamin Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He's involved with the reconstruction work of the statue in the square, which explains his presence in the scene of the accident. And his resulting leg injury, Mr. Fowler has a dog tattoo, a gang member's mark, which he attempts to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He is a religious man.
Okay then.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
Victim's quite electricity.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know.
Right.
Mr. Fowler, does the name Roscoe ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
Bitch. Roscoe.
Dog tattoo.
Yeah, you're right.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No, it was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my
It is
family,
scratched
my
out.
parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Alright, he's free to go. But you, on the other hand,
You dickwad.
you dickwad.
He's just a wad of dicks under his coat.
I kind of want to save him last. Well, he is
Please,
last.
escort the suspect to interrogation.
I forgot the other one ran away.
He's just a wad of dicks wearing a coat.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
Ooh.
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged
Yet.
Has he got blood on his shit? On his sleeve? What did you see?
Definitely here.
Alright, of course.
Okay, guys.
He is ill. Afraid he's probably ill. Badge. Anarchist symbol.
Ooh, he's an anarchist.
There's Mord.
He's poor.
He's poor.
He's a poor anarchist.
He's ill. Black spectrum. Scoliosis.
Ooh,
Scoliosis.
Works with-
Works with electricity.
I think we're good.
Look around him some more. Oh, so he must be the guy who owned Der Mord. Oh, that was anarchist literature. That's why. That's why he had like the weird, creepy murder them all shit in that book.
Alright then.
Validate, yeah. There we go.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah, what is it?
Look at that.
What is it?
Thomas Garrett. Thomas Garrett is an aggressive person who wears the symbol of the anarchist. He dislikes the police and most probably all authority. It is obvious that he's poor, as all his clothes are old and worn. Mr. Garrett exhibits black spittoon in his coffin, which is a symptom of scoliosis. Garrett is silicosis. Garrett is ill. A specific burn on his finger reveals he must work with electricity.
Alright.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular
You also have the
during
coat
or
wire on
after
him.
this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How do you know about that? You a mind reader?
I'm a detective.
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I'll teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
Ah, you are an anarchist.
Yep.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Black spittoon.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner.
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
God.
Poor guy.
I still have great uncles who lived on the reservations, who fucking worked in coal mines.
Like, I need a stiff drink. Like, this, like, we need to invite this guy out to a bar. Just like, dude, preach. Just tell me.
He's like, I can't taste it. The coal dust took all of the taste out of my taste buds. All I can taste is hot chicken wings.
It's a mistake. I swear it. I shouldn't be here.
Condemn me to death. That's your job after all.
Ah, shut it. We still have one more suspect.
Yep, and he ran the fuck off.
I think it's the candy man.
The candy man Candyman.
As you can see from these belongings.
So it's the guy.
As long as you have motive.
That's the anarchist guy, Der Mord, who fucking he's the anarchist weirdo who says that you should kill everybody. He says I agree with electrical wire. There's a reform guy who works with electricity, so he has gloves.
I really don't suspect him though.
No, I don't. He seems a bit too scared to actually have done it.
This one is actually pretty suspicious to me.
This guy is some kind of freak who carries that much. Who carries that much licorice in a giant box?
Because if you think about it, like, I lost my train of thought. What was it? It was the closest one. He was the closest one.
That guy. That was I'm in shock guy. He was closest.
Yeah, and you don't to operate that machine. You didn't need any electrical gloves.
No, you did not.
And that thing could have been. I don't think it could have been done in one day.
Well, it looked to me like all you need to do was just hammer some nails or pin some nails down.
It'd be weird to have these types of things on your person after completing it.
Yeah, like why would you carry around extra wire? Unless he was working on the thing, like while you sit in the room.
And he was in his apartment. You could just leave those things there. Anything that can suspect you of the crime, you just leave it in your apartment.
Maybe that apartment looked a little too nice for him too. Because he's poor. Why would he have a nice-ish apartment in there?
Yeah.
And also, who is he killing? He ended up killing like a couple of gang members. They're not exactly the bourgeoisie.
I haven't seen any religious items in that room.
Exactly.
But it could just be a rent-out room, like.
It could have been rented out.
All right, let's talk to the guy that punched the police in the face.
Yeah, the guy who punched the police in the face and ran out of the police station. That guy might be it might be a lead worth exhausting.
Alright, let's quit travel.
Percy Fleming.
I remember that bitch. Find the suspect who managed to escape from Scotland Yard. Find out where the technical cap came from. Perhaps it was blah blah blah. Examine the belongings of victims and suspects. Did we not do that?
What kind of fucking gaggle of morons are the people at Scotland Yard if they let this dude walk out of their police station? Is no one watching the doors? You guys gotta punch one cop to get away from police custody?
Yeah, what the fuck were you doing? You're right here. You haven't left.
Wait, they did have someone watching the doors. Then, like, what the fuck did you do when that guy ran off?
Okay, wait. I swear.
Is there more we haven't looked at?
Maybe it's just that door. Nah, they're good. Oh!
There's another tray. It's a Webley.
Belongings of the victims. Rasco and his act.
These are the gangsters got cooked.
A normal pocket knife. Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh.
That's licorice?
Yeah.
That black confectionery?
Well, yeah.
Well, I know black licorice, but like, holy shit, those look like coal.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, licorice is just solidified like candy goo.
Candy goo.
It's what I say is, licorice is just solidified candy goo. It can be in any shape you want, so it doesn't have to be in a fun twizzly shape. It could just be in a little lump.
Okay.
A Webley revolver.
Webley.
A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Yeah, he just pickpockets.
He only commits crimes inside of mines.
Also known as Rasco. Wait. Mauricio Alfredo Vincente.
Mauricio Alfredo Vincente.
Also known as Rasco. Leader of a small local gang. His members can be identified by the gang's motif. A dog tattoo.
A Doge tattoo.
Of course. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc.
They don't scream bourgeoisie to me, so that also makes me question whether the anarchist guy actually did it.
Sweet, we did that. Okay then. Can we take some licorice? No, this is evidence for me. What I don't get. You know what? Never mind. They should really store that gun in that gun cabinet.
Yeah, maybe it shouldn't just be sitting there.
Yeah.
All the guys do is punch another cop, and then he has a gun. Apparently, like, these cops don't actually do anything in here. They just stand there.
Yeah. Alright.
Woman hospital.
Was that our next place? Oh yeah, because he was going to go see his... whoever the fuck. Little girl,
You
I
see his
think.
bitch.
I was gonna say daughter.
Oh. Well, it could have been. Never mind.
You know what? Shut up, Hunter.
You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will shut up.
You just have to be the face of the YouTube channel.
Look, I'll just lie here on this bed sexually like I've always done.
Always? I don't think you did that last time.
Well, you know what? I'm getting sexier every day, so it's all for the sake of the channel.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh shit, that doll was creepy looking.
This is a children's hospital.
This is a creepy looking doll.
Yeah, there's a corpse in that bed.
Oh my goodness. Huh, you think I can read those notes? No, they're illegible. There you are. But before we do that, I
is
want
that
to take
child in an iron lung? Holy shit!
I hear it. Where is it?
What? You're staring at it.
I am.
Yeah, that. Look. In front of you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of a different iron lung.
You're thinking of the big, like, rectangular box thing?
Yeah.
Not the Victorian, like, pump air into your lungs
I'm
thing?
apparently in the children's ward.
The children's ward.
It took me a while to figure it out. It was until I saw 15 children lying in hospital beds, so I figured it out.
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
No shit.
I just thought I thought this hospital had a nursery in it. This is a daycare.
I thought this was a daycare.
A daycare where everyone naps in their beds attached to iron lugs.
Oh shit.
Meryl Butcher, age 12 years old, diagnosis
Mellitus.
Remarks, heart, what is it? Heart month, lungs, palabo, drug, neurotin, lyrica.
And no Camstro. Oh, hey, look. Dates. 20th, not here, and the 21st, not here.
Meryl Butcher.
That's good to know.
It's
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
She your daughter?
My pretty little Mel. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowbury today, and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry, I understand.
Okay, let's do this. Our suspect.
He has a mean face.
He does. Railway.
He's a railway worker. Huh? Shabby, expensive. Was once prosperous.
I think that.
Wedding ring. He's married. The shoes. Shiny shoes. Recently cleaned.
Aww.
Child's bracelets. Daughter's gifts.
I think we're good.
Look at his eyeballs.
Yeah, we can validate.
Validate this man's eyeballs.
Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of railway worker. He is depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shining. They have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now in a shabby condition, reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter, and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection.
Aww.
That's really cute.
May also be a murderer.
May also be a murderer.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
Look, a murderer can still love his kids.
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Oh,
Then
shit.
you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
Letter from Butcher's job.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I know. I like reading through the other ones.
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Meryl's asleep.
Okay, let's do some deducing.
Damn it.
Some...
This is our... I believe that this is our criminal. But, like... I don't want to put him in jail.
Yeah, it's like, this dude seems like a nice guy, but he's got a mean fucking face, like he murdered... I bet you that there's some kind of shit going on where he can't actually afford to pay for his child's medical expenses.
I think that's where his prosperity went.
Exactly. And
anyway.
Maybe he's doing some criminal shit in order to make sure he gets enough money to keep his child alive.
Alright.
She's taking a lot of drugs on that iron lung. And she has to stay here.
Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter to the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure. Ah, fuck. Naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition. But I must warn you that the sum may be considerable.
Time to turn to crime.
Dr. K.O. Mendon.
I think there's a
Karolinska University Hospital, Stockholm Syndrome.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm.
Sherlock Holmes syndrome.
I think that is not this hospital.
A young woman lost her life.
That's the thing. That's the black ribbon for. That's what the black ribbon's for.
Mr. Butcher's wife.
Holy shit! You're losing everything, aren't you?
Yeah.
You poor man.
Oh, so his wife got sick and he had to pay a shit ton of money for her treatment, and now he's gotta pay. Now he's trying to find a way to pay for his daughter's treatment.
Yeah.
So yeah, money's gotta come in somehow.
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. Probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
Treatment of Meryl Butcher. Yeah.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes. I have a daughter too.
Damn, this is hard.
I know.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Of course, yes.
Motherfucker! Why? I really wanted it to be that asshole.
Yeah, the American healthcare system really sucks.
This is in England.
It's the same thing. But it's funny how the healthcare system of like 100 years ago is somehow still the same as it is today in the United States.
Oh shit. There's a piano in this hospital. In this children's ward.
The children's ward.
You should eat your food.
Eat your food, small child. It's like, they removed my stomach last week, now I have an iron stomach.
Aristotle's physics.
This is a smart child. Are you sure they're not putting her head in a jar so that she can become an immortal god beast?
Maybe.
Put her in a steampunk machine?
Let's see. I know where the technical cat came from if it solves a murder.
Alright, let's look at our evidence. Or rather let's build our brain map.
Oh yeah, we have a brain map.
I forgot about that.
Me too. Holy shit!
Electrocution.
Okay, let's do this tattoo first. Jim Fowler has the rest tattoo. Has attempted to remove it.
That's weird.
Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay.
How about... Anarchist... let's see, Let's go to... Garrett's side job and electrician. Damn it. Fuck everything. Why are we bad at this?
No. I mean, it's logic.
I know. Oh. What the fuck? Electrician? Or no, that's electrocution. That's not electrician. Gang Ted? No.
You know what? Fuck Garrett. Okay.
Fuck you, Garrett. You suck. Seriously ill daughter. Problems at work. Okay. Banksteader, what's that? Thomas Garrett owes a large sum of money to the Bank of England. So Banksteader and... no. What's Difficult Life? No.
That's for Mr. Fowler. Oh, wait. Difficult Life. Fuck.
Mr. Fowler sometimes repairs electrical... no. Gang Tech 2. No. Fuck. What? None of this shit makes sense. No, never mind. What's under electrocution exactly? The gang were killed by electricity inside a technical lab. Oh. Okay. Electrocution. What is that? Mr. Garrett's side job? I don't know. Here we go. A Difficult Life. Different guy. Roscoe First Fowler's Difficult Life. No. Oh, wait. Oh, wow.
Rescue game killed. Rescue gang tag 2.
I think Thomas Garrett, Benjamin Fowler, Reginald Butcher. And we're good for now.
Okay, let's look at stuff. Criminal in the past. Benjamin Fowler was a bandit when he was young, but has since changed his ways. Okay. Insufficient knowledge. The electrical trap for the technical cab was arranged by a professional. Thomas Garrett would not have sufficient knowledge, or as Thomas Garrett teaches electricity, he would have sufficient knowledge to make the trap for the cab. He said he was self-taught. That shit looked kind of complicated, so I doubt he'd be able to actually set that up. So what else? Anarchist ideology. Anarchists opposed state capitalism and the market relations. But Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Interesting. Butcher's problems. Reginald Butcher has problems at work due to his time off he has taken to visit his seriously ill daughter. Okay. Complex trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity because of his job, but that doesn't mean he would be capable of creating a deadly mechanical trap, or Butcher's trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity. It is his job. He would have been able to trap the cab to and activate the device. Well, he seems the most qualified to actually, like, build this thing. You have a self-taught anarchist, a manual laborer who, like, handles some streetlights, and a guy who works as an actual electrician.
Yeah.
So I think Butcher is a bunch of Butcher's trap. Interesting. Okay.
Alright then. Let's
More?
keep.
Roscoe.
Yeah, let's keep looking.
Yeah. Oh,
I remember that. I forgot what that game was called.
which game?
The one that Gilbert's playing.
Oh, Double Dragon?
Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm also sleepy. Okay. Is there anything else? Because of the I'm not sure.
Yes, Holmes, run into that wall. You'll do it one day.
Yeah. No, can I not? No.
Okay.
An open bottle of cheap wine.
Warm life. Oh my god.
Okay. Use
Single glass
detective
containing
vision.
traces of alcohol.
happens here. Nothing's at this end table anyway.
Coming from that door.
The baby must have done it. The baby set the trap. A pneumatic hammer.
There's a metal.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah. You remember how I said...
Oh, smells bad. There was a collision.
Holy
This is
shit.
the door. So, remember how I said I wanted to look around the
lock was
buildings,
forced.
surrounding area, when investigating where that thing came from? The cab? Snake nets and conspiracy. In the district of Saint Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes which have spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles didn't have at the bottom of the well long since dried up. In the middle of the snake nest, there was the skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, much disintegrated apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot."
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That sounds so cool.
It's so cool, except for the part where the child died.
Seriously.
Trail of mud goes through the entire room.
It must smell terrible in this place.
It probably smells terrible everywhere in
Is
London.
this a pottery thing?
I don't know. It looks like they sell candlesticks.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, look at this quadruple.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
No. Anyway, 3. 3?
Yes.
If I can seize these two.
So you need a 4.
Damn it.
Alright, so you need a 4 for the very back, and a
Oh shit. No.
and a 1-2, and a rather 2-1 for the front parts.
Wait.
And put it in the back. Like the very back of the lock. And now you need a 2-1.
Okay.
Well, no, you need to keep that lock in the back. Then you switch to lockpicks.
And then 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. And then you put it in the front. Yeah. Or rather,
1-2.
1-2. Yeah. There you go.
These lock picks.
So now you need a 3-4.
Okay.
And
So
yeah.
4, and then.
And then like a 4-3 for the front.
Okay.
So, yeah.
4-3.
Yeah, down. Yeah, that one. You put it around right there. There you go.
Got it.
We did it. We did it.
A workshop. Saleable items are produced here.
What I am?
Saleable.
Oh, okay.
Mud. Oh, smells bad.
That's why I put on my detective vision. I just wanted to look around with my normal vision.
Then you just smack yourself inside the head until your detective vision turns on.
It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
Oh shit. That is some grudge type looking.
Old access point to the sewers.
It was shit.
That's disgusting.
Isn't it?
Should we go down?
Probably.
Let's examine first.
An old access point to the sewers.
Never mind, we're just gonna go down to the sewers. Hopefully nothing eats us.
Every video game has a sewer level. It's gross.
Every...
Why do they all have sewer levels?
Every good game has a sewer level.
Every good game should fulfill your latent desire to wade in shit, apparently.
Oh, God.
I know, it's so awful.
I think I'm gonna blame it all on Ninja Turtles.
Damn you, Ninja Turtles, you made children obsessed with wading through tunnels filled with shit.
I would not be able to stand the smell down here.
Well, your body wouldn't either. You'd probably actually fall unconscious.
Really?
But yeah, if you smell if a smell hits you if an overwhelming smell hits you, it can actually knock you unconscious. Apparently, any people who come across fresh lion droppings actually get knocked out. They actually fall unconscious because it's so it's so rancid.
Gross.
Yeah, it is just gross.
Ah, I see this place leads to nowhere. I think. Yeah, it leads to nowhere. So I just have to maze myself. Ah, we're on the other side now. Look around everywhere.
Oh, there's a sluice.
No, that door is not gonna open for me. This game is making noises at me.
I don't like it either.
Oh shit. This place is as big as I thought. Or... can I go through doors?
Why would you be able to go through a door? That's silly.
Go through a door in a sewer? What?
You don't open a door in a sewer. There could be shit behind that door.
What is this? Oh wait, let's examine our surroundings first before we touch stuff.
This is the flood the sewers button. Why would they put a flood the sewers button in the sewers? Especially when it's activated from the inside of the sewers.
A pneumatic drill, the same as the one that we found in the tent.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah. Oh shit, you are correct, video game character.
That is disgusting, no.
So
alright.
So let's drain this shit.
Oh.
Let's just see what it does. Lower the water level.
Interesting.
I'd better not go there.
So he's probably lower it even more.
Is there a point to a half raise then? Or halfway point?
Half drain the shit water. Why is there a halfway setting? I don't know, in case you want a little bit of shit water. Why would you want any amount of shit water? Should I just get rid of all of it by fucking default? Look, getting rid of all the shit water is very expensive. Getting rid of half of the shit water is much cheaper.
That shit water touched the bladder.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Oh, gross. We need to wear some gloves.
Getting all over your hands and all over your shoes. Next time, if he touches anything or himself, just like remember, he's got shit water on his hands.
Oh, gross. At least he's not
Man, his socks
submerged.
His socks are getting real soggy.
But at least he's not submerged.
I guess that's true.
Okay. Oh shit, I have to push this somewhere.
Push it to a place.
Okay, I have to figure out where we need to push this. I'm guessing? Because we have to...
Where are we going?
Hold on. Let's touch the disease-infested ladder. Okay, so there is... I'm guessing that we have to jump on it.
Oh.
Through this door and across there, so...
Oh, I see, but the... Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So we have to push it the other direction.
And then you half-foot it so it raises the platform.
Yeah. That's why it's half-footed. Okay.
What? So workers can get to can have access to areas. Like,
I bet those are cans of air. Just nothing but air.
There's empty barrels.
Yeah, just empty barrels.
So wait, why does it make sense in the context of them building a pump that only drains half the ship water? Is it because so that we need to allow workers to have access to the rest of the sewers via this rickety wooden makeshift raft tower that looks like it might collapse at any moment? Yeah, that we need a system to accommodate this thing.
I think we're good.
All right. Up that ladder.
Up the ladder. Oh, it's EXE.
Don't cut your hands.
Definitely not.
Don't do that. Because you'll let all the stuff in.
Gross. Can we not? Okay. We gotta
Well,
put this
I'm saying don't do it.
Can we not think about it?
I mean, he's like almost like, oh damn, I cut my hands on this lever. It's all rusty, covered in shit butter.
Will that do?
Okay.
It does do. Oh shit. Oh shit. I have to walk across that thing, I swear.
It's slick with poo as well.
Okay, before we touch more things. Anything here? We gotta get that. We gotta satisfy our curiosity. Oh shit. Okay. I'm just gonna go walk across. I'm not gonna.
Oh, it's this shit again.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Don't worry, Holmes. I won't let you fall into shit water.
It'd be hilarious if he just instantly dies if you let him fall in shit water.
Oh my god, don't. No. No.
Like he just explodes. He touches the water and he just explodes into viscera.
Into viscera.
Into viscera, like the end of that one movie. If he I bet if he steps his foot into a toilet accidentally, his head blows up like scanners. Man, people talk about that constantly, and I thought it's probably overrated. And then I saw it, the head explosion. I'm like, no, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Oh. Okay, let's put this back to 0. Oh, fuck you.
What measurements is that even in anyway? It is one whole filled with flood water, only half a room of ship water, or a no ship water room. A ship water quantity of 1/2.
Okay then. So that's the thing that we have to push.
If there are any squeamish viewers watching this, I am apologize. Come on, you can make your way up that.
Totally.
There are little bars you can just like hang on to like one side of the railing. You can do that. It's doable.
Okay, we have to think. We probably have to go through there.
Yeah.
Wait, no, wait.
Wait. Eh?
Okay, this thing is only livable through here.
Yeah. Oh, you just use that to get to the ledge on the left.
That's the thing though. Hold on.
And potato wedges. No, it's for all of us.
Oh, thank you.
So scary.
Well, maybe you need to raise the water level. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's the thing.
That is weird.
It's like maybe you need to. There's several switches for you to regulate the water levels. So you probably need to put that in place and then fuck around with it for a little bit.
I'm gonna see this from the top view. I'm a visual learner. Because as you can tell, there is no way of
Here is a heat chip.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like a wedgie?
No one wants a wedgie go.
I would like a wedge.
Here. It's quite slimy though, because it's out of the oven.
Oh.
You mean oily?
Here.
Wait. I don't have any napkins or anything. Is it like going on?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's good. Thank you.
Okay, let's drown this
Oh, here
bullshit.
we go.
Thank you.
Oh wait. It's supposed to give it halfway.
Yeah.
Why does this look like Nathan Drake?
Might as well be.
Because
That's sewer level in Uncharted 3.
You're right, every good game does have a sewer level.
we're not gonna bother animating how he jumps that ladder.
Okay.
We refuse.
Yes.
It's a very violent one.
Very violent.
Pump it up.
Oh gosh.
Pump it up. You hear that? Pump it up.
Pump it up.
The red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Or just rust. Magnesium strips. Metal powder. Looks like aluminium.
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 Aluminum.
It's aluminium. That's how English people pronounce it.
Aluminium. Aluminum. Aluminum.
So, it was the goal of Rasko's gang to rob the bank.
You're in a bank.
Yeah, they tunneled their way into a bank through the sewers. Why would you?
The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many
Oh shit,
valuables.
where's my water?
Oh shit.
The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken
Almost
a great
all.
many valuables.
You said almost all.
Where's something we can line our fancy pockets?
Our fancy pocket.
This vault belongs to the Bank of England.
Damn, it's the Bank of England. These guys robbed the Bank of England.
My goodness. You think they put all that effort into building a giant? Oh, they built
The
made.
vault has been melted through. Still warm.
What do you mean it's still warm?
It is still warm.
This was not a day ago.
No, but whatever it took to melt the iron wall was so fucking hot that there's still residual heat.
An old map of the sewers with a red cross.
It's like finding gold. Ew.
Ew.
Ugh. Oh, okay. This is annoying to read when we go back and do this again.
Yep.
Ugh.
Good job.
Okay. Ugh.
Okay, the red cross is in the sewers.
Yay. This. Oh, hey. Yes. What the fuck?
Where did this come from?
Where did this come from?
At least we don't have to do this shit again.
Nice. A lot more easier to navigate through.
Thank you, sewer people.
Thanks, sewer people. Ninja Turtles. Thank you, Ninja Turtles. I'm all for
The
Raphael.
turtles are like crawling on the ceiling, waiting for you to come by so they can kill you. Like they're like the horrific. They're all like the horrific mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes. Okay, so let's send the map.
That was weird.
We are currently in this cross section.
Okay, so we need to go left.
Where to go to? This door was locked before. Where was that tower?
You fucking destroyed that door. You didn't stand a fucking chance.
Where was this tower before?
This cigarette stub is dry. It was discarded fairly recently. The tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty. Murad, quite a popular brand of cigarette. A banknote. Dry, so it hasn't been here very long. All of the licorice has been eaten. The licorice was found both at the sewers
Licorice?
and amongst Rasko's belongings. Metal rings. They used to hold the barrel in one piece.
Oh! The dutiful father.
These barrels are empty and unsealed. The thieves used these barrels for the loot, which they then threw into the water. I need to warn Lestrade about this.
Lestrade.
They're putting their loot in a barrel. And then floating them out of here.
Yeah.
Look at the brain map. What do we got? Banks, debtor,
Bank robbery. What? Let's see. A bank robbery. The Bank of England was robbed by Roscoe Gain from the sewers. Bank Center. Tom Garrett owes large sum of money to the Bank of England. Okay. Let's see. Bank robbery. Okay.
That's also another option.
Bank of England. Roscoe Gang were killed.
Nice, we're getting all of these.
Matt Fowler's work, electrician. Okay, let's look over these again. Rob Bank. Bank of England was robbed by the Roscoe Gang. It was the bank where Thomas Garrett has a large debt. Okay.
I'm gonna confirm that. We're gonna go through these small ones first.
Alright. Roscoe Gang. Benjamin Fowler is connected with the Roscoe Gang. He has the gang's tattoo, but has made an attempt to remove it.
That's also confirmed.
Yep. Not a specialist. Benjamin Fowler sometimes works with electricity, but he's not a specialist, and is doubtful he would know how to create such a deadly trap. Or Fowler's work. Benjamin Fowler has sufficient knowledge to repair electrical lampposts, which could have been able to create a deadly trap for the cab. I doubt that. I doubt that. Those are fucking battery-operated lamps. I don't think that that's rocket science. I don't think they could have created a fucking weirdo trap. So I think he's not a specialist. Okay. Underground worker. Reginald Butcher works with Underground Electric Railways Company. He could be familiar with the layout of sewers from where the bank was robbed. Okay. So that's conjecture. Okay. Alright, let's look at the bigger ones. Oh, evil plan. Somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of the Roscoe's gang immediately afterwards.
Ooh. That could be it.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yep, that is it.
Let's look into it.
Okay, so this is concluding that the anarchist did it.
Yeah. Let's look at it.
Oh, shit.
Alright. Just an anarchist. It's not anarchist ideology to rob a bank. They prefer to destroy. Or anarchist bandits. Thomas Garrett allied himself with the Roscoe Gang in order to take vengeance on the Bank of England.
Does he have... He doesn't have a thing against the Bank of England.
No, he does, because he actually owes a huge debt to them. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the anarchist has like a lot of debt to the bank.
Okay.
Okay, Fowler's new life. Benjamin Fowler was once a member of the Roscoe Gang, but that is all now in the past, or always a criminal. Bandits like Benjamin Fowler never changed. His work for the town might be a cover for his crimes. I don't think that. Or Butcher's love. Reginald Butcher is not a criminal. He has a beloved daughter who is ill and needs her father. He would not risk becoming involved in bandits. Or hopelessness. Reginald Butcher needs urgent medical care for his daughter. Because of this, he contacted the Roscoe Gang and helped them to rob the bank.
Did he have any... No, I don't think he had an affiliation with them other than them stealing on their behalf. He might not be...
Well, the thing is that he doesn't need to be affiliated. He just needs to know about them. And because he worked in the company and they had their cab stolen, it's possible that that's enough contact between them that he could have cooperated with them to help steal from the bank. And he has a good reason to do so, because he needs money for his kid, and he does not have a lot of money.
So it's between the butcher and... Yeah.
I think.
Let's go look at their stuff again.
Okay.
But let's see where this path takes us. Wait, the bank. The river bank. Where does this lead to?
Not sure.
licorice thing. And
Yeah. And and Butcher was the one who carried around licorice in his pocket. Or not, maybe, well, not licorice. He carried what he did is that he appeared to carry around sweets. For him, I think it was licorice. Actually, he carried around like a box of licorice. And on the gangs, and with the gang's belongings, they appeared to have their own set of candy.
wait.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the sewers anymore.
Well, you can leave the sewers if you want.
Yeah. Let's go to the Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard.
Fine,
Jarl.
I'll take one. I wanted this.
Want another one?
Yeah.
Why are they cold?
Because their hair is on.
Because we haven't been eating them.
Oh, do you want to dip with ketchup?
Sure. Might have been more helpful if you had like, I don't know, if you had like other like, I don't know. You know what?
You have tasty ketchup.
It seems kind of weird that like you had to like feed us from one bowl.
Yeah, minimize dishwashing.
Okay. We're back.
Let's
That
talk.
poor guy.
So. So this is
Murad, quite a popular brand of cigarette.
so this is the drawer of the reformed man.
There were cigarettes there too,
Oh.
other than the licorice, and those are the same brand.
Huh. And he's got cigarettes as well.
Huh? No, he doesn't. That's a pen.
Oh, that was a pen, right? So, he's got the candy.
But it's not the same tin.
Huh. But I think that's what Holmes said. It's a popular brand of cigarette.
Yeah, but he doesn't smoke.
But it could have been any of the other gang members.
Yeah.
Because the other gang members also had candy with them. See?
Yeah. Wait for a while. I want to get some food.
Sure.
Oh, wait. So it's gonna give the control to Hector.
Alright, here I am. Okay. Alright, so we got
Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh.
I don't know. Come on.
One?
Maybe. I don't have a fork or
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
see if I can talk to anyone this way, huh? Nope. Wrong place. This direction.
Hey, mister, let me out. I'm innocent, I swear it.
The proletariat will win.
I wonder if there's any more to do. So new thought. Okay. Father's new life. Benjamin Fowler was once a member of the Rascal Gang, but is now all in his past. Just an anarchist, I think. Underground worker, butcher's problems, butcher's hopelessness. So he's an underground worker. He could be familiar with the layout of the sewers where the bank could be robbed. He had problems at work due to his time off to take the business seriously with his daughter. Reginald Butcher needs urgent medical care for his daughter. Because of this, he contacted Rascal Gang and helped them rob the bank. Reginald butcher knows how to work with electricity, it is his job, he would have been able to trap the cab and activate the device. An evil plan. Somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of the Roscoe's gang immediately afterwards. Mr. Butcher is a murderer. The original butcher helped the Roscoe gang to rob the bank and then killed them for the money. Reginald Butcher's a dangerous criminal who not only robbed the bank but also killed all his accomplices. He must be imprisoned. Absolve Reginald Butcher. Reginald Butcher's daughter is seriously ill because of this. He felt forced to rob the bank before killing his accomplices. Yeah. Thank you, sorry.
Yes.
In order to take the money necessary for treatment, let him go. He might save his daughter's life. Okay. I think that's pretty convincing. Once a criminal, always a criminal.
Oh, Vicky said hi.
Hello. Alright, so I'm looking over. So we have enough evidence to basically complete a.
Yes.
Alright, so we have enough evidence to make a complete map for all the suspects involved.
Yeah.
Okay, so starting with Benjamin Fowler. So he used to be abandoned when he was young, but he has apparently left and changed his ways. He's connected with the Roscoe gang. He's got a gang tattoo, but he's attempting to hide it. Now, if we were to assume that he actually hasn't reformed and he's still a criminal, then, and we also assume that Fowler had the necessary expertise to build that contraption to trap the cab and kill everyone inside, we then have to come to the conclusion that he knew about the bank robbery and he managed to kill the members of the Roscoe's gang immediately afterwards. And with all that evidence and assumptions, we come to the conclusion that Mr. Fowler is a murderer. And Benjamin Fowler is a member of the Roscoe gang. He helped the gang to rob the bank and then killed them so he might keep all the money for himself. Now, how probable does this seem? I personally think it is the least probable.
Yeah.
Okay. So, continue with the investigation. Let's see, Mr. Fowler's work. So we don't think he's a specialist. He's, in fact, probably one of the least knowledgeable people of the least knowledgeable of the investigation. I think Fowler has a new life. So let's say if Thomas Garrett did it. So he's got an anarchist ideology, right? They oppose the state, capitalism, and market relations, but Thomas also has a debt to the bank. So he has no respect for institutions, and he's currently in debt to one of those institutions. The Bank of England was robbed by the Roscoe gang. It is the bank where Thomas Garrett has a large debt. There's the correlation there. Now, if we assume that anarchists and bandits, that Thomas Garrett allied himself with the Roscoe gang in order to take vengeance on the Bank of England, so he can either free himself of the debt, or just to get back at the bank. And we assume that his self-taught knowledge, that's important, he's actually self-taught, that his self-taught knowledge is enough for him to make the trap and kill everyone in the cab. And then we have to assume that he knew about the whole heist. And that is where we come to the conclusion that Mr. Garrett is the murderer. Thomas Garrett took part in the bank robbery, the robbery of the Bank of England, before killing his accomplices. Okay, so, and I love this stupid shit. Absolve Thomas Garrett for his crimes. Thomas Garrett worked hard all his life, but ended up in debt to the bank. He was spurred to commit crime, but could not bear to leave the criminals unpunished. So he prepared a trap for them. He deserves a second chance. That's bullshit. Also, I don't think he did it because I don't think he would have known how to build that thing, especially if he's self-taught. And And there's no connections between him or the Roscoe gang. The only connection is circumstantial, that he happens to owe money to the Bank of England. But then again, it's the fucking Bank of England. It's like, yeah, it's pretty big. So if we think it's improbable that the anarchists did it, and we think it's improbable, and we think that Fowler is reformed, is he?
So to know that. What's his name? The guy with the anarchist book?
Yeah.
What's his name? Garrett?
No, it's Garrett. Yes.
So, did Garrett know anything about the Roscoe gang?
I don't think we've talked to him about it, and there's no evidence linking him to the gang itself.
So that's not him.
No, it's not him. It is the only thing linking him and the gang is the bank, and the gang and they might not know either of them exist. So Garrett might have a motive, but he has no connection to the Roscoe gang at all. Now Fowler is the reformed guy, and he doesn't have a motive. Because if he's reformed and he's a laborer, he hasn't expressed dissatisfaction with the way his life is going at all. He's only expressed that he's remorse for his past life, and he's associated with the Roscoe gang, but he doesn't seem to know anything about the bank heist itself. There's no evidence connecting it to him, and he doesn't appear to have a motive. So it probably isn't him. But Butcher, he's an underground worker, and he works the Underground Electric Railways. He could be familiar with the layout of the sewers and where the bank was robbed. Okay, but Butcher's problems. Now he's got problems at work due to his time taken off to visit his daughter, and we can assume that Reginald Butcher needs urgent medical care for his daughter. Because of this, he contacted the Roscoe gang and helped them rob the bank. So. Now one of their cars was stolen. Now they were probably targeting the company just because because their cars wouldn't look suspicious, or they'd be fortified enough to carry loot in and out of the place. And because also they're probably the closest thing nearby, because the company did work in the underground, near the sewers, because the electrical system. Oh, that's not good. The electrical system and the sewers ran parallel, or in the same place. So he's got a motive. He needs money for his daughter. There's a way he might know the Roscoe gang. It's because the Roscoe gang were scouting out and planning a heist around his workplace. Also, we can assume that. We also assume that, that Butcher knows how to work with electricity. It's in his job. He could have been able to trap the cab and activate the device. So he actually has the most experience and the most training with electricity, so he'd be the most likely to build the trap. That's completely plausible to me. And if he were to say helped the Roscoe gang steal the cab to help out with the crime, help out with the heist, he would also know about it as well, and probably would try to kill them to take all the money if he really needed it that bad. And plus, he doesn't seem like a criminal, so he probably wouldn't respect the criminals in any way. He just needed the money.
Yeah.
So, putting together, he has a motive to get money for his daughter. He has the know-how to pull this off because he's an electrician. And also, he had access and contact with the Roscoe gang. because of his workplace, and so I think that Mr. Butcher is a murderer. He helped the Roscoe gang rob the bank and killed him for the money. Now, should we say condemn Reginald Butcher? Reginald Butcher is a dangerous criminal who would not only rob the bank but also killed all his accomplices, so he can be not so he must be imprisoned. Or Reginald Butcher's daughter is ill. Because of this, felt forced to rob the bank before killing his accomplices in order to take the money necessary for treatment. Let him go. He might save his daughter's life. So, I think he has the most know-how, the best motive, and a good enough connection to the Roscoe gang to have done it.
Yeah.
We're in agreement?
We're in agreement.
Good. So, do you want to if we were to pick him, would you want him condemned or absolved?
Obviously condemned. No, I'm kidding. no, absolve him. But before, just read both of them.
Reginald Butcher is a dangerous criminal who not only robbed the bank but also killed all his accomplices. He must be imprisoned. Absolve Reginald. Reginald Butcher's daughter is seriously ill because of this. He felt forced to rob the bank before killing his accomplices in order to take the money necessary for her treatment. Let him go. He might save his daughter's life.
Yeah, we should absolve him.
I think we should.
His daughter is in an iron lung.
Yeah.
Like what? If he is gone, what's gonna happen to her?
They're probably gonna take her off the lung and or something. Who knows? What is a hospital willing to do to its patients who can't pay for treatment? They usually kick them out.
And that girl will have no place to go. She lost her mom.
She might be put in a foster home. I don't know what the deal is, but anything, we don't know what can happen to her. So yeah,
we've been absolving her.
So absolve means to forgive someone of their guilt. So absolve implies that they did something wrong, but we forgive them anyway.
Never.
Because either we feel like that they're either sick, they couldn't help it, or they had a very good reason, and it's hard to blame them.
Okay, absolve them.
Okay. Confirm. Oh, hold on. Absolve.
Made in China. Fuck you.
Everything's made in China.
Japan was made in China.
Japan was made in China. Sort of. Kind of. They basically ripped off your culture.
Yeah. They ripped off some characters.
Yeah.
Get it? Do you get it?
Yeah. Can you have a tissue paper, please?
Tissue paper?
Thank you. A Kleenex.
I have tissue paper in my room for wrapping presents.
Oh, you wrap my present?
Ew.
Let's see what happens.
No. She's finally asleep. I knew you'd be too. Go to Stockholm with your daughter.
That you will save her. I've made my decision to leave now.
You understand? I was forced to do.
We were right.
Yes.
Okay, move aside because over is right there.
Thank you, Mr. What? Goodbye.
What do you mean by right here?
Because
What does that mean?
you're in your seat. And
Good. I'm gonna launder my sheets anyways. Once
Whatever.
again.
Oh, hey, Vicky.
So yeah, here we are. He's like, look, I only, all right. I didn't see the whole thing. I think I missed the ending.
Oh. Sherlock was like, yeah, go, leave now before I made my choice.
Game will load before more choice. You don't want to replay the conclusion? What?
Oh, Vicky
Replay the
waved at you too, Hunter.
What?
Vicky waved at you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright though, Mr. Port Phrase Dialogue, you can always open the case book and check the deluge log.
Deluge.
Deluge.
And before anyone says anything about my t-shirt, it's just a way to get out of my uniform at work. I don't watch sporting events.
Why is this necessary?
Everyone on the fucking East Coast loves the Seahawks, so like, when you're Washington, it's an acceptable way to dress down.
Yeah.
No one's gonna scold you for it.
But just in case our one fan has a football thing, I don't want to upset you.
Alright. Mr. Butcher is a murderer. Absolve Reginald Butcher.
Say so. More fries.
Yes, sir.
Just take it all.
And
Okay.
yes, here you go. And the ketchup. And the ketchup is magnifico.
Did you want any? Or you said take it all?
You
Just
can
take it all?
Take it over.
Continue.
Oh. Sorry.
It's magnifico. Mwah.
No. Not the way you say it.
Oh, it's easy.
Mr. Butcher. She's finally asleep. I knew you'd return. Go to Stockholm with your daughter.
You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
I want to
You
share
understand?
this.
I was forced to do
Short ass cord.
all this.
Perhaps you will.
That girl better be your actual daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
You murderer.
Oh, that was it. He murdered a bunch of thieves. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's not fine, but like, you probably had the most noble goal when it came to murdering those thieves and
Yes.
stealing all that money. We did it.
We did it. We found 12 clues.
Disasters.
Oh shit, it's that room that we found last gameplay.
Fever dreams.
What? What is this?
How appropriate.
Oh, it feels great.
So what time are we dropping you on?
Oh, sure.
Sweet. Thank you.
Can we some sanitize?
Yes, we need to sanitize.
Just a little bit.
Holmes, at last you're back. We can't find Kate. What? She went for her lesson, but the teacher says that Kate never arrived.
Like maybe
Mrs.
around-
Hudson! She's gone out to ask around the neighborhood.
Oh shit, we need to find Kate. I doubt that she's in her room. Watson, tell me again.
I hope she'll be back soon, Holmes.
That's what I... Okay.
You better think that way, you fuck. Excuse me, Mr. Holmes. I mean,
Something terrible happened.
What? Look at this receipt. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh, that was the 11. Well, look what you did. Alright, let's find Kate.
Did you want to keep this receipt?
It's close.
what is this for?
It's from when I bought my piano book at the piano store.
Oh, yeah. Processor, piano, and organs.
Yes. You want to cherish that?
Kate,
Why would
are you here?
Why would I cherish the purchase of a piano made out of human organs?
What?
It's just the keys are made of human bones. All the
Guys,
sorry. Jeez.
we're in the middle of an investigation.
Keep fine.
She was writing something.
Your zip pen. If you need to write something down later.
What looks weird? Creepy dolls, of course. Fuck. We're in a full circle. We already got. Oh.
Kate took her diary. What happened here? Why would she take her suitcase? Why would she take her suitcase?
Why would you take your suitcase?
Why was it left open? All of her favorites. They packed her things and left. I don't understand. What's that? The sound came from Alice's room. Alice!
Oh. Oh. I thought the door was on.
Kate! Kate! Where are you?
You never do anything right!
What?
I've had enough of you not caring about me! You don't understand anything! I wish Alice would adopt me!
Bitch, Alice don't know shit. Oh, where the fuck did that come from?
From his mind.
What are we doing? Listen to Watson Holmes.
Oh shit.
Alice? Where is my daughter?
Your daughter? You don't have one, Mr. Holmes. You never did.
What?
My God! My daughter, what did you do to her?
What you could never do. I made her happy.
I don't care what you think. Where is Kate?
You fool. You're useless to her. Why even bother?
Okay, now we get to slap her.
Holmes, stop that. I'll make her to. We don't need her. Just use your skill. I'll take care of her.
I think we've always wanted to slap Kate.
Kate? You mean Alice?
I meant Alice. I wanted to slap Kate too.
I always wanted to slap that stupid little kid. You could. You probably could. This is Victorian times. Very, very, on board with that corporal punishment.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
No. Thank you very much.
I thought you said you were gonna deal with that bitch.
He got his gun, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Just waiting for the right moment. He's got Rob the robot.
I remember this place from my last visit. It's different now. Something was taken from here.
Gyromite, duck hunt.
Gyromite.
Oh, that makes sense.
Gyromite. Likes gyromite.
Gyromite?
Choice is not entirely correct.
Gyromite.
Choice is not.
What's the practice?
Oh, look at that power.
Huh, there's a chair here.
Cradle.
Try that.
Damn, this bitch did everything to her room.
Choice is not entirely correct.
Yeah.
Choice is not entirely correct. Choice is not entirely correct. Choice is not entirely correct.
What? Like, what more?
Fuck.
The clock was over there.
Oh.
The mirror is over there.
Choice is not entirely correct.
Okay, this is the path. No. This is the path. The wheelchair was over there.
We're not playing with fire.
Choice is not entirely correct.
That cradle, though, where is it? Okay.
You can actually switch to Watson, I think.
Can I?
Okay, oh, can you L1? Or is that something different? Oh, no. What's triangle do?
Choice is not entirely
correct. Oh, so that is okay.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Angry. Well, yeah, we just left her.
So we can do it again.
Oh, fuck. Did you kill my daughter?
Yes.
Train ticket.
You're about to leave this fucking place.
White traces use chalk.
shock.
Yeah. Shock.
I remember this place from my last visit. It's different now. Something was taken from me. Choice is not entirely correct.
Photograph.
That's what I was.
Oh.
Choice is not entirely correct.
I'm done. Painting of that left. Not table of practice.
Choice is not entirely correct.
What's that painting of over there?
Where?
Left. A little more left. That thing.
Choice is not entirely correct.
Grimoire.
Grimoire.
Choice is not entirely correct.
Nothing appears to be entirely correct.
Candles.
Choice is not entirely correct. Choice is not entirely correct.
Are you sure?
Choice is not entirely correct.
He's not sure if his choices are entirely
Choice
correct.
is not entirely correct.
I already clicked on the table, the mirror, wheelchair.
Choice is not entirely correct.
What more could you want?
A choice that is entirely correct.
Wait, I can deselect shit.
Oh.
Well, shit. I'm gonna get rid of the wheelchair, the clock.
Oh, that's why it's like that.
The chair, the grimoire, tables to practice. That wasn't there before.
Appears to be taken from the room. The grimoire wasn't there.
Oh, the grim. Are you sure it's just not? Okay, I'm gonna look for the grimoire and the phonograph and
Alice entered through here.
what the fuck? Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. That's good. The phonograph too.
Choice is not entirely correct.
I said select it. There we go. Cupboard?
The cupboard.
Okay, it's still there.
Yeah, the cupboard's still there. Is the painting there?
Choice is not entirely correct.
Turn to your right. Where's the painting?
It's already clicked on.
Oh, sorry.
The cradle.
The cradle is not there.
But it's already clicked on.
Okay.
Maybe it's... I'm gonna look for William Hamilton's painting.
Are the candles near the chair?
There are no candles.
Huh.
Are you sure?
Choice is not entirely
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeet.
The cupboard's still there. The chair. Okay, so you're in a frenzy.
I know.
The clock. Where's the clock?
I don't know what the clock is.
There's the clock.
There's the clock.
Cupboard is still there. Grimoire's already clicked on. Candles. Tables of practice is still clicked on. We can't find this painting.
Oh, nice, this feels good. It's like, ooh. Soothing.
This is what I heard from upstairs. Choice is not entirely correct.
Yeah. Damn, Vicky. You're so geeky. Wakey wakey.
I can switch.
Oh, that must have been a mistake. I made that mistake.
Search the room, Holmes.
Sure. Bye.
This will not change anything, Mr. Holmes.
Fuck off, you occultist piece of shit. What are you missing? Got the table to practice, the grimoire. We can't find the painting. The cupboard is still there. There's nothing different with the cupboard.
Deselect the painting. Let's see what happens.
What?
Alright, now try it.
No, my choice is not entirely correct.
No, my choice is
Where is that
no,
painting?
my choice. No, my choice is really correct. No, my choice is not entirely.
Gilbert, shut up.
Not my fault.
No, I can't. It's not in the room, the painting.
Why is
That's why it's
My choice
clicked
is
on.
not entirely correct.
choice is not entirely correct?
The cradle isn't here either.
Right.
No, it is.
What?
Cradle's there.
Where?
Stop. Okay, turn to your right.
Oh, you said right.
I'm sorry.
Where? Oh, there. The cradle isn't there. Okay.
Yeah, the cradle is back there.
Okay.
My choice is not entirely correct.
Motherfucker, what else do you want?
Oh, the candle's somewhere else. Like, as in, are the candles...
There.
Oh, the candles just melted.
Yeah, the candles are everywhere.
So maybe just select the candles near the chair.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, see, they're just melted into the floor.
Yeah.
So there. See, and go back to present.
My choice is not entirely correct.
There's a huge difference between them.
My choice is not entirely correct.
Go back. We'll go back to present. See, they're all on the floor.
Yeah. But that means that there's a seance here. Maybe that table, that
Is here.
table of practice. Let's see if it's here. The phonograph, the table of practice. There's something we're not getting. This corner's okay. This isn't.
Are you sure?
Maybe if I click that wheelchair. Maybe. Maybe if I...
My choice is not entirely correct.
We're never going to.
My choice is not entirely correct.
Shut up. Anyway. Oh, the mirror. That was the thing that I clicked on.
My choice is not entirely correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna deselect the mirror.
Yep.
Deselect the wheelchair. And the clock.
Portrait of Alice's father, William Hamilton, and some items required to conduct a seance are missing.
Yes.
Let's assemble a brain map. Morning clothes.
There's only 4 of them. There we go. And a ticket.
Weird. That's weird.
Morning clothes and a ticket. Fuck no. Father. Seance. Seance. There's a possibility that Alice visited Highgate Cemetery before returning to Baker Street. Alice might have performed a spiritual seance to talk with her father.
Family crypt. Alice may visit Highgate Cemetery this morning to the crypt of her father, William Hamilton, where she's performed a spiritual seance in order to talk to him. Did she talk? Did she take Kate with her as well?
The lead goes to the cemetery. Watson, keep an eye on her.
Apparently we're gonna go to the cemetery.
This will not change anything, Mr. Holmes.
Shut up, you angry
Maybe if
bitch.
we beat you more, it might change something.
No.
Sorry.
I'll stay here
It's
with
only
Alice.
okay if I say it.
Oh no. Domestic violence is only okay if it's in front.
Kate, are you here?
Oh shit. Oh, this would make sense now. Okay. Ah, gosh, I think I'm getting it now.
Kate, what did she do to you?
Look at the fucking ceiling.
Hold on.
Find the crypt.
What about it?
What the fuck is that?
Leaves skulls?
Those are fucking skulls.
Interesting.
Felled by bullet. Kate's suitcase. Why did she leave it here? Kate's diary.
I'm with Alice at the cemetery. Okay, she wrote in her diary at the cemetery with her as they were walking. We are going to speak to her father. The cemetery scares me, of course, but I'm excited too. I shouldn't allow myself to feel scared, as what is to follow will be even scarier. Oh God, she's so beautiful. She has prepared the candles, the portrait. She looks so relaxed. I cannot prevent myself from trembling. She begins. She calls him. She is turning in on herself. She is muttering. I cannot understand, as she speaks a strange language. She is holding chalk sticks in both of her hands. I am trembling. I cannot help it. Her eyes are white. Oh God. Her movements are convulsive, as one in the throes.
In the throes of death.
In the throes of death. She doesn't see me. Okay. She begins to speak as him, and it's horrible. I want to cry. She is writing everywhere with both sticks of chalk. Oh God, that's creepy.
Where do we find him, Father?
Alice, my daughter.
Alice?
I know the answer to your question.
I can't believe that Alice made my little girl go through all this. Damned woman!
I can't help but feel that little scene, like, kind of killed a little bit of the horror.
Yeah.
A digging giant. Trampled by feet. Crossing. 4 others. Alice brought them to perform the ritual. Those candles have been alight for almost 3 hours.
3 hours.
That's where Alice's father was buried.
Dude, a picture is just... Ugh.
It's Creepsville.
Yep.
Riley, apparently it was like very improper to smile. That's why no one smiled in all photos. Because it was very expensive. And it's like, why would you stand there for 60 minutes just smile like an idiot? It's like what kind of idiot smiles at a camera? It's just weird. It's something that poor people do.
Go to the old center.
That was the idea at the time.
These
That's why you don't
writings
see
constitute a
smiling
single
people
message, a guide.
in old pictures. Because smiling was seen as really goofy and kind of rude. So smiling in like a family portrait was kind of like why would you do that? You only got one of these. Like literally one of these.
Oh my god. Alice's father mummified.
That's crazy. Go ahead.
The snake nested conspiracy in the district of St. Victor while in the act of demolishing an old house. Masons have uncovered a nest of snakes which has spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well, long since dried up. In the middle of the snake nest, there was a skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, much disintegrated apart from the legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot."
I still don't get it.
Something to do with this is something about all this crazy shit is related to a small child being thrown down a well.
Alice's father mummified
and murdered. The Ring, Ringo. This is about Ringo.
Ringo Starr?
I don't know who that is.
Stormer.
You don't know what Ringo is?
No.
Well?
No.
No. Okay, never mind.
A map of British rivers.
Oh, fuck.
Madame Destiny. Alice keeps her father's belongings in this room, even the canteen from his boat.
God, it's weird being in the same room with you.
Why does he have a whip?
I'd rather not know. No. This is a horrifying scene.
Alice sleeps here. Alice is not merely peculiar, she is mentally ill. I hope Kate didn't see this. This witch. Alice, she brought my daughter even further. They followed this direction in this message. They went to the old cemetery.
Oh, God. Oh, okay, then.
She sleeps in a fucking crypt with her mummified father.
That's really creepy.
That's so fucked up.
Kate.
Hold on, Kate.
Kate. Wait. So find and select 4, which are referred to analysis and messages. Or crypts.
Need to recall some facts about certain famous people buried in this cemetery.
Painter of portraits, miniatures, had 3 younger brothers from Oxford.
That doesn't seem right.
Nope. William Shaw, archaeologist, owned a collection of Romano-British remains.
Was 7 feet tall.
Holy shit. Unnamed crypt.
Dang it. L2. Go to the old cemetery. Find the crypt on the crossing of Ford Road. Felled by the bullets, scholar of roads, earth digging giant and trampled by feet.
Archaeologist. He was 7 feet tall and an archaeologist. One guy. He's the earth digging giant. Old cemetery find crypt crossing of 4 others. Alright, so here's one part of the crossing. Fine, it's not him.
I can't really
Okay, so.
Yeah, you just. It's gonna fit.
Well, I'm just telling you that this is where one of the crossings are. Okay, so look around at the other crypts. See, let's see, John Batoinette, Governor of Jamaica, grandson of Archbishop, had lush whiskers. Killed by bullets, Scholar Rhodes, and trampled by feet. So it's not him. Or rather, it's not one of him. He's not the description. Let's see. Unnamed crypt. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Cyrus Bree Fairness Holmesney, educated at Enton College, died of typhus and bent botanist. He does not seem to fit the
Maybe botanist, but we'll keep looking.
Go back to the. Alright, yeah, look around and see. What's this? Unnamed crypt. So an unnamed crypt is like a choice. I think is the one of our choices to which crypt it has to be. What is this? Archibald Irwin, produce a map of all major roads in England. Preferred coffee, cartographer, Scholar of Roads. So he's one of them.
Okay.
So where's this crypt in relation to the where's this crypt in relation to the archaeologist who's 7 feet tall?
Skipping giant.
Yeah.
Wait, so felled by bullet and trampled by feet. Wait, what does felled mean?
He was killed.
Killed by bullet.
He was killed by bullet.
Trampled by feet.
So Scholar of Roads. So where's this in relation to archaeologist?
We're just gonna find the crypts first and then think later.
Geoffrey Times, English barrister, Chief Justice of Cleon, resigns his post.
Trampled by feet. Felled by bullet.
Not him. Sarsveer died of typhus.
We already got that.
Yeah, we already got that. Oh, so we can mark them.
Did we?
Yeah, so this is the archaeologist.
Okay.
And we marked his tomb, so with that, and we marked that one as well.
Just want to make sure that.
What is this one? Paint your portrait miniatures from Oxford had 300 brothers. Okay. Nah, it's not him. What about the one beside you?
Where?
The right. Turn to your left. Left again.
That one?
Yeah. And if it's not that one, try the one next to it.
What next to?
I don't know, just look. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I just...
You made it seem like there was... You know what? Never mind.
Oh, that's the one I meant. Survived tuberculosis, worked in Cumbrian dialect of poet.
No.
Copy. Right, sit back. Architect Londoner was shot in a duel, fell by bullet.
Yep. So all that's left is trampled by feet.
Yep. So in relation to the other three, explorer, but knew Arabic and Chinese, was killed by an elephant.
There we go.
Trampled by feet.
Okay.
Okay. So there we go.
So what's... Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Come on. We're good.
This is the true hell, not being able to escape that menu.
Yeah.
How'd you escape that view?
This is crap.
That was not a secure crypt at all.
No, it wasn't.
This is a fucking deep ass crypt.
Yep.
Kate! Kate!
Kate, my dear child.
Oh, fuck.
I do not know when you will hear this message, but I do know that one day you will be here, Kate. My blood, my light.
What?
I rue the day I lost you.
Oh, God.
Death is nothing to me, except to leave you behind and breathe in. Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Well, you have to understand, he is your worst enemy. But because he so loves to hide behind the mask of his dubious morality, he would never kill you. Holmes. Holmes. I'm certain that he never understood you. I'm sorry for that. I hope you didn't cry too often having him as your father. I trust that you made him cry. Don't distress yourself, my child. I died by his hand. But your questions are over since you now know. You are mine, Doctor. What matters is that you continue my work. Join our cause.
Oh, shit.
Empress of evil. My Kate, my flesh. Before Holmes's eyes and in front of the world. Kate Moriarty has arrived.
What the fuck?
That's really creepy.
Moriarty. You. Kate.
What?
Oh no.
This is your...
She knows everything now. Why did it have to be like this?
You could have told her yourself.
My observation of the asteroid movement through my telescope led me to the discovery of two new stars, which I have called Mariach and Adele. Together with the other dim stars, they create a marvelous constellation that is the shape of me and my dear girl, Caitlin.
Oh, so
What?
her name is actually Caitlin.
Yes.
We just call her Kate.
Yep.
Huh.
Butcher.
Oh, okay.
The Dynamics of an Asteroid. Work by Professor James Moriarty.
James Moriarty.
Young Kate. Father. Metal star with an extremely precise carving. Metal star with an extremely precise carving.
Guess not. Okay, then.
Butcher.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Were you asking me something?
No, Butcher.
What? What? Putter. Oh, putter. Oh. Let's get antsy over
Kate's hair.
It's Kate's hair ribbon. From childhood's hour, I have not been as others were. I have not seen as others saw. I could not bring my passions from a common spring. From the same source, I have not taken my sorrow. I could not awaken my heart to joy at the same tone. And all I loved to love.
Putter.
Then in my childhood, in the dawn of the most stormy life, was drawn from every depth of good and ill the mystery which still binds me. The mystery which binds me still. Sorry for butchering that. From the torrent or the fountain, from the reed cliff or the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled, it in its autumn tint of gold. From the lightning in the sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm and the cloud that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view.
Oh, shit.
Kate met her true father. I need to find Alice. I'll make her speak this time.
Oh, okay.
Professor James Moriarty. Because I could not stop the death. marriage held but just ourselves. Immortality.
Why can't I look at this thing?
He's too furious. You can barely look at it. Some maps all over the walls.
Really? Oh.
They look like
Constellations?
yeah.
You're right.
You have to imagine that Moriarty had to. That's a world map. Moriarty had to tell a whole crew of people, I want this giant, elaborate, fucking cairn, this fucking crypt carved out for me, and I want a giant statue carving of my face that's permanently lit red so I look like Satan.
Oh shit.
Can you do that for me? Sure, I guess. Why? Because I want to.
It's blocked from the outside.
Oh shit. Someone blocked you.
Where's Watson, bitch?
Alice!
Accept your death, you fool!
Okay.
You witch! Let me out! Free Kate!
Sherlock, how did you know
Come
to do
back,
this?
witch!
Return to Alice to Baker Street. Find a way out of the crypt.
So instead of saying...
Keep your head, Sherlock. This is the only way to get out of here.
So back then, instead of saying bitch, we just said witch.
Witch! A witch bitch. Or a bitch witch.
Really?
Why can't I?
Metal star with it.
So why can't I pick it up?
You have to find the keyhole that goes to, probably.
Weird.
Well, you gotta find it.
And how are you so sure it's a key anyway?
Well, because everything's a key. What's that?
We passed it before.
Moriarty must have set up an astronomer's riddle.
Motherfucker.
Ah. The stars on the astronomer's riddle look like the star of that carving. There you go.
Even though I passed that bullshit before. Oh god.
Ready to solve the riddle?
What am I supposed to do? Like, puncture holes?
Stab it.
But where do we start?
Start at the elbow of that sword man.
How did you know that?
Oh, I just meant the sword man. Swordsman on the right. See him?
Oh. I thought you just meant elbow.
Yeah, the elbow of the swordsman, as in the elbow of the man holding the sword.
Well, we got this one right.
Okay. Oh, this is the constellation that Moriarty said. It looked like him and his daughter together. So you have a piece of paper that's supposed to form the constellation, and essentially, the one on the right is the constellation that's supposed to be of him, and this one is supposed to be the constellation of Kate. So you should probably consult one of the papers you picked up.
Well, let me just do this.
Okay.
Can I stab a hole through these multiple times?
Oh no. You can.
Oh, okay, that would make sense. So I'm going to start. No, wait, that wouldn't make any sense either. No, this is wrong. Yeah, this is definitely wrong.
The answer to the question is on a piece of paper, and you just need to redraw it from there.
Why don't you start that?
What?
You should start that while
But-
I do this.
But I don't. The paper is in the game. You need to move a step away from the wall in order to look at it, or check in a menu.
Are you serious?
What? Yeah. Are you able to step away from the wall? Oh yeah, of course. So now around and near the alt, around it's either it should be like in your inventory of clues or evidence or whatever, but there's a piece of paper containing constellation.
The dynamics of it.
Okay. Okay, look in your inventory then. Okay. Moriarty's notes. There you go.
I doubt it. It's just the same thing.
Oh, is it actually? Oh, is it just a recreating something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop wasting my time, Hunter.
Correct.
I'm gonna try doing that outline first.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe like this. Oh shit. It's that one that I'm worried about. Okay. So from there, I can move here. Down here. Fuck, no, it's down here. Then across. I think it's this one. Then middle. Maybe. God, I'm so close. I don't want to ruin this. So, go up, across again, down, up again. No, wait. We're in the center, so up, across, down, up, across. Or maybe go across, no, wait, up, across, down, across, up, maybe. Oh God. And then to the center.
Yes. Oh, you did it. Good job.
Yay.
Ooh, I love how unfinished you sound. It's all in the stars.
This thing is so elaborate.
So I also want my so when I
Hold on,
die
Kate. I'll find you.
and you build the big evil Satan
statue of my face in the middle of my evil-looking crypt. I want you to build a luminescent, like lock contraption based off of constellations to open to a secret passageway under it. Sir, I'm just a simple mason. Why do you want it like this? Fucking. Because I wanted to, peasant. And Moriarty's a fucking weirdo.
Watson!
Holmes, she tricked me.
Where's she gone? Watson, where?
I don't know. She left saying that she had to go and see a lady. A Mrs. Destiny?
Madam Destiny, she's a boat.
What?
Over there, Watson.
What the fuck happened to you?
She's abducted Kate.
That bitch better not.
She's a lunatic, Watson. She made a room for her dead father, and now Kate is with her.
Holy shit. Oh my god, nothing's quiet.
They're on the boat! Hurry, Watson!
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Save our little girl.
I didn't think that there was a boat there. I just thought, oh, we need to rush.
Let's watch Sherlock just spin his arms like a fucking like a fucking steamboat, and he just starts like jet skiing across the water.
Kate! Kate! Where are you?
Kate, I'm here. Just jump. Monster!
I think you're a piece of shit.
What? That does not make you a monster.
Yes! That's why you've always lied to me!
I only lied in order to protect you. You're still so young, my God. Ask Watson.
I was lied to all of my life. Do you have any idea how that feels?
You're a cunt?
No, because you're Kate Holmes. And a Holmes never gives up. I know it.
Oh shit.
And Holmes is great at quick time events.
We know it. We're good at quick time events,
Yes,
come on!
He knows. Nothing can change fate. Listen! He allowed George Hurst to kill Lord Marsh, who was already condemned to death by tuberculosis.
Wait, what happened in that case? Holy shit!
You are confusing her. Mad witch. You're tangling my casework with her life.
You sent me away! When I'm home, we fight all the time! You're ashamed of me!
Oh my god, there's no time for...
Gil, shut up, I'm trying to think.
You know what? You shut up.
No, it's my fault.
No! No. It's me, Kate. I never learned patience. My own father was the same with me.
It isn't possible to escape destiny! The
Fuck
Rascal
off.
Gang didn't. Holmes failed to reveal their murderer. Their death was their destiny, Kate.
Kate, don't listen to her.
And Holmes will be murdered himself! I have foreseen it!
I may be killed one day. It's a risk that I take, but my work helps to save other lives.
Really? And Marley? And Orson? You save lives? No! You enjoy taking lives!
You can't save me either!
I saved you. I adopted you. I gave you everything I could.
How can you trust him? He killed your real father, Kate!
Why? Why did you kill him?
Because...
was his life or mine. I had no choice, Kate.
See? Everything is determined! Remember the sign! Our meeting! The ceremony!
Oh, fuck off.
Come on, Joves.
Kate,
Fuck
no,
off,
no.
Gilbert, I'm trying to think.
How can this suddenly mean more to you than your childhood?
See? It is time! The next life awaits us!
No, Kate, she would make the boat crash to kill you. She knew that you would hesitate.
I don't care. I don't belong anywhere.
No, Kate, I can't lose you. I can't. I love you.
Daddy! I don't know what I'm doing! Help me!
Kate!
Fuck, Sherlock, do something!
Kate! Oh, God. Are you all right? She really was the devil's daughter. Over here! Hurry, the boat's going down!
Oh, shit! Oh my god. That look on her face.
Fucking.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry too, Kate.
Holmes, I just gotta say, it's never a quiet weekend with you. As Watson just rows the boat, just completely unimpressed and unfazed. It's just
need to get out of here as
we
soon
can't.
as we can.
Holmes, we can't go fucking bowling without some crazy shit happening.
Oh, what? This is the end?
We couldn't go for an afternoon stroll without uncovering a murder plot.
My God.
Oh, running action.
That animation is so terrible. That's the running animation from the game. It doesn't look great.
Poor thing. This was a short game.
It was. I'm not going to say that it wasn't fun. It was really fun.
It was really fun.
The very core part of the game of the introductions was so fun.
I tried very hard not to say.
Yeah, it does.
Just happy that he's in this running wheel of football stuff.
It deduced it.
Plinko?
Plinko.
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 I just,
Alright, answer the name.
My name is Plinko.
Oh, your name is Plinko. Plinko.
I don't want to be Plinko.
Plinko. Okay. Now start
Well.
over. You're a fucking
I think now would be a good time to stop straight.
No, it's
I
not.
want to see if there's anything at the end of the credits.
Yes.
Okay.
So just bear with us as we stay in silence.
Oh, they've been bearing with us every stream. That's all they've been able to do.
All of our 2 people that sometimes watches us.
Oh, look, there's Watson going. Yep, it's another Saturday afternoon. I love the idea that Watson just doesn't. He's just unfazed by everything. It's just crazy dumb shit constantly happening with Holmes. Fucker, I just get runny noses. Allergies, probably.
Algae.
Allergy.
Oh.
I'm allergic to algae, which appears to be smeared all over your walls.
For a reason.
Ugh.
That's the London Bridge. Yep, that's it.
Well,
God, that's her dead father.
Fucking killed him.
Why?
That was the last game, by the way.
You should play the Crimes and Punishments next.
So this is the first game. Right now we're gonna play the prequel.
Ah, of course.
This is actually a sequel. No, other one's the first game.
Remember?
Crimes and
Okay, we need to end this live stream. So thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye, everyone.
For watching.
Thank you for watching. Bye. No one's watching.
Bye, no one.
I think he left.
Goodbye, ghosts.
I think they just.